Welcome into the Potters pregame. Mark the Phantom Low along with what? Stones McCoy, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey,
That's right.
Blew my eardrum out.
Well, I'm excited. That's great to see you.
Great to see you.
I
as
didn't
well,
know you
buddy.
were really going to show up.
Well, I had to because tonight's a huge night.
Tonight is a huge night. It's a fireworks night. It's a superhero night.
That's the reason why I came.
Well, it's a superhero night, and we've seen the superheroes, and okay. It's also a night that I've got a special guest. We'll talk a little bit more about that.
Yeah.
But how are you?
I'm excellent, man. I'm excellent. You've been doing a great job. I got to shout out both you and Evan. You guys have been doing a tremendous job holding the fort down here. The games have been exciting to listen to watch. And, they've been more competitive recently.
Yeah, they have been. It's unusual to play a 6-game series against a team in the preseason, but Peloteros stepped up when another team canceled on us last weekend, so they took care of that weekend. This is actually their weekend, and they've come out with a little chip on their shoulder. Last week, 7-2, 9-2, 19-5. This week, it's extra innings, win by a run, and last night, 10-8. Kind of nail-biters. And so, they got a little bit of competitiveness over there, and it's not surprising because Isaiah Garcia is the boss.
I was just going to say, you got brother versus brother.
Yes.
Older brother on the left side, younger brother on the right side, and older brother just wants to, he wants to put it to him.
Yeah, well, answer me this question, Mr. Stones McCoy, baseball expert.
Yes.
How come when they have the meeting at the plate with the umpires, Isaiah's on one side, Eli's on the other? They played more games in the stadium than anybody. It's the longest meeting they've ever had.
But you know why? Because they played that many games here, so they know all of the little spots where the ball will die, maybe disappear into a gopher hole. So they're just going over all the good stuff. They're just making sure we play the game right.
Well, it's been very enjoyable. We had a crazy, and you would have loved last night's game when I'm sorry, but I have to talk about it. There was a play, call third strike that one of the Peloteros assistant coaches did not find to his liking. And he chose to express his displeasure by grabbing a plastic garbage can and coming out and placing it behind his own catcher who was getting the warm-up tosses for the next inning and just leaving it there and walking away. And here's a shocker. He didn't see the rest of the game from the field.
Oh, that's kind of weird.
No, yeah, it was
kind of weird, man.
Yeah. So, and to your point, Evan, your guy here, quickly pivots the camera so you can see the garbage can. So the garbage can is right there. Unfortunately, we couldn't get back in time to comment on it because they'd already replaced the garbage can. I think that we should have a Stones Broadcasting garbage can. We put it down right by where that person's taking a picture right now and put it there for the whole game. What do you think?
Let's do that. And we'll put somebody inside the garbage can. They can pop up every once in a while, and they can make the opposite call of whatever was just called down there. What do you think?
That is your second great idea this year.
I'm here.
First one, of course, was spaghetti in a helmet.
Has it happened yet?
For Italian Heritage Night, spaghetti in a helmet. No, and I told Riley, your son was here, doing Evan's job when Evan was off cavorting at Disneyland.
Oh, yeah.
And I told Riley that, and he actually thought it was a good idea and said, you're going to need a bigger helmet. Because I guess he just saw Jaws or something. I don't know.
No, that's because when you serve him spaghetti, it's like 4 or 5 platefuls. So, yeah, he does need a bigger helmet. Yeah, absolutely.
So you've been following what's been going on out
absolutely.
Here. We have missed you out here. It's great to see you. I'm so glad you're back out here to see this one because I said it's a fireworks night, so it's going to be a crazy night already. But then we've also got these superheroes, and if we're being honest, you and I have been to a lot of superhero nights, and we had a little pool. It was Evan and Luke Statwalker, Riley and me, and we put down our choices for who we thought was going to be out here. And look at Big East. Look at the last two, Batman and the Flash. They have never sniffed McBean Stadium. And then Riley. What is Riley's last one?
Well, Riley puts the black. Oh wait, excuse me. And this is
Superman.
Superman.
Yeah.
And he's been out here a few years.
Superman?
No, Riley.
Yeah.
He should know better.
I know.
Okay, he should know better.
But how about Statwalker? How about his wild card?
Statwalker's not bad. I mean, Iron Man, Captain America, Black Widow.
Black Widow.
I mean, I think we've seen Black Widow out here once.
We might have, but I told them, I said, Spider-Man's usually a given. So that's a free space. Mm-hmm. And then Captain America is usually here.
I know, and Captain America did not show yet.
But I got Wonder Woman. No one else has Wonder Woman, so right now I'm on top, baby.
Well, and you also have
the thing.
Well, you scratched it out.
I scratched out Iron Man.
You went with Green Lantern,
Well, because there's a new Lantern show coming on HBO or something. But then I said no because I remembered like 2 years ago I thought we had Wolverine in his pajamas out here or something. I thought that was Wolverine, so I went with Wolverine.
Oh, you might have been right. Yeah. You might have
so
been
Spider-Man, to your point, has come out here with his Spider-Man costume with the softball jersey on top.
Well, because I believe there was a point in time during the whole Spider-Man movie stuff and where he may have played a softball character. You know, so he's rocking the jersey that he wore during that filming. I believe. I'm not 100% sure.
So he was in the show business league.
I think
they
so.
They played
yeah.
against like Seinfeld or something.
Oh yeah.
Because Seinfeld did that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anyway, so your guys are doing great. Fat Cat's doing great. Everybody's Sabores to Mexico was fantastic.
Yeah.
Your guy, I talked to Curtis the Beer Man who runs the Brick and Barrel.
Really happy
and
to
you
see
told
that.
me I missed a spot with that guy.
You did miss a spot, and it's only because I've been talking to him for the last 10 years.
Yeah, you and he are best buds.
I mean, but he's a tremendous bowler.
I did not know that.
And I was hoping that you may have covered that, but you didn't know. So
I didn't know.
How are you supposed to know that? But yeah, I mean, when you got a guy who can roll a 300,
oh man,
I mean, you got to bring it up, right?
He can roll the rock, huh?
He can roll the rock, and he can pour the beer. So that's really the only two things in life that matter.
Well, that's true. And you said you've been talking to him for 10 years. He even made it a point up here. He said to me, you and I haven't talked very much, but we feel like we're brothers. And so I was like feeling good for once.
That's good.
Somebody considered me a brother.
Well,
the last thing that we're doing today is we have a special guest. Is this our first special guest this season?
This is our first special guest,
and
yeah.
it's the great Pat Steele.
It's that guy right there.
Yeah, you can see him back. No, not you,
Oh,
Chris.
no, not that guy.
That's Chris Toy. He will
the
not
guy
be.
wearing the goat shirt.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, because he is the GOAT,
Yes, he is
Country
the
Radio
GOAT.
Hall of Famer. And Pat is, I think this is probably his 4th year out here with us,
At least,
doing games. He missed a couple of years, and we're so happy to have him back here. And he comes in, and he hasn't missed a step with retirement because he started on me right away.
That's what I love
He just
about
came out
him.
here and said, "Oh, you left me on the sidewalk with a bunch of flies. What are you doing here?"
Well,
I said, "I'm home again."
It's
I said,
pretty
"I am home again."
par
It's like
for the course.
Like being back in the old building when I used to leave our studio, go across the hall to their studio.
Madison Avenue.
I was relatively entertaining in their studio. I just couldn't translate it back.
You never brought it back.
I never brought it back to ours. So Pat's here. We got fireworks. We got superheroes. Stones McCoy is here. The great Chris Toy.
Yes, the great Chris
When
Toy.
he is anywhere, you have to make it a deal because he never is where he says he's going to be.
Ever.
So
he's sleeping.
So it's going to be a great night. We're glad you're with us. We'll be back right after this with some big-time Lincoln Potters baseball. Thanks, Stones.
You bet.
Want to keep restoring and renovating historic McBean Stadium? Now you can become a member of Friends of McBean. Annual membership start at $50. Become a member now at friendsofmcbean.org.
This job is the Esplanade Turkey Creek phases 4 and 5. Our scope of work for this project is full scope, so we've got all the underground, all the joint trench, and all the topside included with it.
We're putting in sewer pipe, manholes. We're not doing services yet. We go through and do all the main line, and then we come back and do all the services after that. I would say this project right here, the one we're working on, is probably about a 2-month project. It's very costly to the developer, so beating the schedule is very important, more important than most projects. It's got a lot of groundwater, so we've got an extensive groundwater pump system in place. It's just cool to be a part of the built environment and know that for the next 100 years that people are going to use and enjoy what we've created here today.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Placer County's best-kept secret is back for another exciting summer at historic McBean Stadiums. Loaded with fun for the whole family, local beer, wine, and eats. Fireworks, giveaways, theme nights, kids zone, and more. Come join in the fun and enjoy small-town baseball with Major League Entertainment. Tickets on sale now at LincolnPotters.com.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Come on out and join in the fun.
Buy a personalized brick for you, your loved ones, or your business, and show everyone your commitment to Lincoln baseball. Framed and engraved by our own Lincoln High Ag program students, your brick will be featured on unique movable brick walls. Find your name in the stadium entrance for the 2024 and 2025 seasons. Then visit your brick in its permanent home inside the stadium. Bricks can be purchased here for $250. Get it now at friendsofmcbean.org.
I'm Bill Spear, North Valley president of 5 Star Bank. In a time when business can feel so uncertain, we're here for you every step of the way.
I know they have a lot of bells and whistles within their bank, but just the relationship piece here locally on the business side is huge for us.
5 Star treats us like we're number one. They're right there with suggestions, with help. So I have to bank with people that have our mission in mind.
We're 5 Star Bank. How can we help you?
Hi, Bill Evans, President of the Placer County Association of Realtors. We're in the store, our conference facilities, an amazing team helps keep together an amazing organization, and we thank them all.
This organization can't do what it does and can't run the way it runs without the help of so many members volunteering their time.
The success of the Placer County Association of Realtors is largely dependent on our active volunteer members to help our organization and industry. The work of our committees greatly impacts our ability to champion efforts across the board and giving back to the Placer County community wherever we can.
Like all service organizations, I wanted to serve. And getting involved with the affiliate committee was the perfect way to do that.
I love being able to serve my community with my business friends and other leaders and give back to those who are in need.
The thing I love about the PPAR committees is they all work toward the same goal of bringing the community together to support those in need in our surrounding area.
I instantly came to the meeting and had a wonderful time, felt like I was a part of something bigger, and it was just the start of my leadership journey.
Gooseport Public House. We have sports on 10 big screen TVs, 23 beer taps with classics and crafts, a full bar with creative craft mixed drinks, live music, and most importantly, great fresh food. In downtown Roseville off Vernon Street, only 15 minutes from the ballpark. See ya at Gooseport.
Fans want to keep restoring and renovating historic McBean Stadium? Now you can become a member of Friends of McBean. Annual membership start at $50. Become a member now at friendsofmcbean.org.
When it comes to your home's maintenance and repairs, Jeffers Resource Group has you covered. Our handyman services offer a comprehensive range of expertise, from minor carpentry to drywall, electrical and flooring for property managers, landlords, and renters alike. We ensure that every job is completed to the highest standards, so you can have peace of mind. Contact us today to discover how Jeffers Resource Group can help keep your home in top shape.
Are you ready for some Potters baseball? Potters baseball brought to you by Stone's Broadcast Networks. And now for the play-by-play, here is Mark the Phantom Lowe.
Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to McBean Stadium in lovely Lincoln, California. I am Mark the Phantom Lowe, and we got baseball coming up, but we've got much, much, much more than that tonight. We just had a stirring honor guard from the Placer County Sheriffs, Kira Crandall, who is maybe 6 years old, just sang the national anthem. I'm here with my guy, Evan, over there. He's running the show. Of course, Willie Preston on the PA. You probably saw Stones McCoy in the pregame. You also saw my special guest tonight. I'm going to say, Pat, this is your fourth time coming out and doing this because I think that's close. Pat Still, from formerly of KNCI, Country Radio Hall of Famer, and recently retired. Is this your first appearance officially since your retirement?
Yes.
Oh, we are honored, sir.
Yeah, as I said, what do you want to do? Do you want to do the Knicks game? I said, no, give me the Potters.
Potters, give me the Potters. You have some history with the Potters. Okay, so you haven't been here in a couple years. Mm-hmm. I'm here every night. But I found out about our starting pitcher, Gerald Hansen, tonight from you. Via text.
Yeah.
So how does that happen?
Out of Roseville. He's pitched for you guys before,
yes,
right?
He's been here, I think, at least 2 years, maybe 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Recently from Northern Kentucky University.
Yes.
And he trains out of Charlotte with a place called Tread Athletics where my son works. So my son Lucas is good friends with him. They've worked together for a long time. So if he does really, really, really well tonight, that's him. And if not, then it's my son.
Yeah, well, this is Gerald's first appearance of the season for the Potters, but like we said, he's been here a couple of other times. He's going to face a Peloteros lineup. This is the 6th game, Pat, between these two teams in the last, I'm going to say, week and a half or so. And the first 3 were kind of blowouts for the Potters. The last 2 have been very close. We went to 10 innings on Thursday, and yesterday was a 10-8. So this is going to be real competitive. This is one of the reasons why Peloteros leadoff man Chris Fisher out of Sierra College, 7 for 17 in the season series with a home run. He's driven in 7 runs. So he will lead us off, followed by Cruz Lopez and Andrew Wasilchuk here in the top of the first, just getting started. It's a fireworks night. It's a superhero night. It's Pat Still night. It's crazy. Stones is here. Chris Toy is here, although he's probably already gone by now. So we got all kinds of stuff happening.
I'm looking for the superheroes. Where are they?
That's a great call. I saw them walking by once. It's Spider-Man and his ladies, Supergirl and Wonder Woman.
So, did you say Spider-Man and his lady?
Yeah, you know, Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends is a great cartoon. The kids used to watch it all the time. It's Spider-Man and His Ladies is a little different cartoon, okay?
Look, I'm expecting a lot then from the lady because, after all, you're Spider-Man.
So Spider-Man, Supergirl, and Wonder Woman, they're probably down on the behind us taking pictures with the kids and stuff.
I know where they are. They're out on the sidewalk. You didn't leave them tickets.
Yeah, I know. Well, I don't give them tickets to just anybody, you know. Fisher takes a strike.
Apparently not.
1 and 2. So okay, so full disclosure, I know you're going to be in the press box with me. You don't need a ticket. But I said, hey, Pat, just come up here. When you get here, just let me know. I didn't leave you a ticket, and you almost didn't come. Hey, come on. What are you going to treat me like that for?
I was out on the sidewalk waiting for you or anybody, actually.
Fisher takes the ball, 2 and 2.
Come on, Blue.
Well, you would have been, you heard us talk about it on the pregame show last night with the garbage can behind home. You would have loved last night's umpire, let's put it that way.
Was it bad?
Well, I mean, I'm not going to say because, I'm not on the field or whatever, but I'm just saying that the Peloteros assistant coach, Hansen's pitch is hit foul by Fisher, was upset with one of the called third strikes late in the game, so he took a plastic garbage can from the dugout and put it out. They were warming up for the next half inning, and because it was the third out, he went out and he put behind his own catcher who was getting the warm-up tosses, just put the plastic garbage bag or garbage can right there as if to say the ump was trash. And I thought it was genius, to be honest with you. I'm not saying he was right to do so or he was accurate. I'm just saying that's pretty funny.
Did they toss him?
He didn't see the rest of the game from the field. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
Yeah, we saw him ducking out there. But let me tell you something, Pat. Last night was free straw hat night. You saw the straw hats that over on that table over there. When the coach got tossed, he made sure to carry his straw hat out with him. So he had his bag of he had his equipment bag and his straw hat, and he took off.
He's not taking the hat.
No, he said, I'm taking the straw hat, baby. I may be thrown out of the game. You cannot take my straw hat back.
All right, full count. What do you come with here? Fastball?
I think we're going off speed. There's Spider-Man right there. Lifted out toward right field. Jackson Henderson is underneath it and makes the catch for the out.
And I got to say, Spider-Man, nicely done.
You like Spider-Man?
Yep.
It is, if I may say, it's kind of form-fitting. And that would not be good for many Spider-Men, if you know what I mean. But he kind of pulls it off, so to speak. Cruz Lopez will be our hitter. 4 for 12 in the series. He's out at third base for Peloteros tonight. Yeah, so, you told me, he asked me the other day, is Gerald Hansen on your team? And I said, no, he's played one hopper out to shortstop. That's Luke Euler, and the second out. And I said, he has, but he hasn't been here this year. And then I get the text today that he's starting today. So I knew you knew something. That's all I'm saying.
Well, only in so much that he's played here before, and I thought, maybe he's playing. And I didn't see him on the roster either.
He wasn't on the roster until you texted me, and all of a sudden he's starting in the next game.
See, this is the kind of pull you have.
Or you. Defensively, Aiden Diome at third, Luke Euler at short. Carson Moore is back at second, and Brady Dobson over at first. Henderson in right. In center field is Ryan Jackson, and Quincy Malbrough is in left field. Behind the plate, Mason Belding out of Del Oro, and on the mound is Gerald Hansen. I think from Roseville, California, but like you said, Northern Kentucky University. We almost got some great universities. That's high and outside. We got our guy, Jackson Henderson. We just mentioned him. He's out in right field. He is from Tuscaloosa and Shelton State. That's the hat. His dad and mom and grandma came out for the game, and they were here yesterday, and they brought some Shelton State stuff. The Buccaneers. Very nice.
Did you get some?
Oh, right here. Wearing it. That big ass, baby.
I thought that was a Sac State hat, actually.
No, well, color-wise, it's probably similar. And I am a Hornet alum, so that would make they should probably send me a hat now that I think of it. Yeah.
It would make sense.
It was a long time ago. Actually, this is I'm not even going to get into that, what year it is. It's a big one as far as my college class, but we'll just leave it at that.
Are the Potters undefeated?
Yes.
That's what I thought.
It's Andrew Wasilchuk, who hit a home run his first time up in the 6-game series, and he is now 4 of 20 with that home run. He is out of Monterey Peninsula. Yeah, they are 14-0, and it's probably good in a way that these games have been pretty close the last two nights because they start league play on Tuesday. A big 3-game set against the Humboldt Crabs are coming into town. So it's on for reals then. So have a little bit. You don't want a bunch of blowouts before you start league play because you're not going to get them there. Hansen is inside with that one. Wasilchuk followed by Cody Ferrante. Then Dante Ruggiero batting fifth. Cade Robertson's hitting sixth in right field. Rain Miller, the second baseman. T.J. Smith at first, and Ben Jordan is the shortstop. Jay Tooker is the pitcher today for the Peloteros.
What does that word mean?
I'm not really sure. I probably should have looked it up by now. It's been 6 games, but I'm not really sure. I just like to say Peloteros, to be honest. Willie might know. Willie was a substitute teacher or something. Maybe he knows what it is.
It sounds like an off-brand stationary bike.
Los Peloteros? Yeah. You can't afford the Peloton, but we got Los Peloteros in the back.
I actually think it means ball player, like baseball player.
That would be awesome. That would be awesome if it does. And if
I'm getting a thumbs up.
Well, if he says it's true, it's true because he's only 18, but he knows lots of stuff, and I don't know how he knows it. Well, he went to Bella Vista. So, I mean, the curriculum there's got to be pretty widespread because he knows everything.
It's a great school.
I know it. I'm not saying it's not a great school.
Home of the Broncos.
Yes, it is the home of the Broncos, and now he's going to the home of the Mustangs. Cal Poly SLO.
Smart guy.
Well, I'm not going to go that far. Hansen delivers, swung on and missed, and then it's a foul tip that couldn't be held by Mason Belding. So Wasilchuk, who came up after the game last night and talked to Willie, because he played at Sierra for a while, and Willie does all the Sierra games at PA, so he knows him. And he came up and they were talking yesterday. Hey, you don't get a lot of players that come up and talk to the PA announcer after the game, but it's a crazy night. That's lined, and it's going to be fouled down the left field line. Yeah, we got fireworks tonight, Pat, so it's going to be a full house.
The fireworks during the anthem scared me. I didn't know they were going to go off.
Even I know they're going off. And Kira Crandall, who was all of maybe 7 years old or whatever, she didn't miss a beat.
Can you imagine?
I'm over here shaking, and she's just out there
standing in front of a crowd like this.
Nuts.
Right. Belting out the national anthem at the age of 7. I'd have messed myself.
Hey, okay. Yeah, she's we've had, I would say, 3 singers who've been probably that age.
She was great.
And they do great work. Last night was last night was Portuguese Heritage Night, and the president of the Portuguese whatever society, Jessica Arce, was the singer. And man, that was one of the 5 best I've ever heard out here. And I've been here 9 years. It was fantastic. We've had a lot of good ones, and that one was good. Ground route towards shortstop. Wheeler again. Big hop across the diamond. Good inning for your guy, Gerald Hansen.
Yeah, 1-2-3.
1-2-3. After a half an inning, it is Peloteros nothing. Potters coming to bat.
Hey, Potters fans, want to keep restoring and renovating historic McBean Stadium? Now you can become a member of Friends of McBean. Annual membership start at $50. Become a member now at friendsofmcbean.org.
When it comes to your home's maintenance and repairs, Jeffers Resource Group has you covered. Our handyman services offer a comprehensive range of expertise, from minor carpentry to drywall, electrical and flooring for property managers, landlords, and renters alike. We ensure that every job is completed to the highest standards, so you can have peace of mind. Contact us today to discover how Jeffers Resource Group can help keep your home in top shape.
You are Laborers Rising. And now you understand where we came from, what solidarity means, and what we have ahead of us. No one's going to defend us but us. No one's going to help construction workers except us. And I can't wait to see you out there.
Bottom of the first, Mark the Phantom Low here with the great Pat Still. Evan's still here, don't worry. We haven't axed him out of there. But Pat Still is with us. He knew about Gerald Hansen. Now he's asking about the best hitter in the Potters lineup. Well, I don't know if this is the best hitter, but it's a good one. Brady Dobson starts us off. He usually is not the leadoff guy. Jordy Lopez, the regular leadoff hitter, is not in the lineup today. So here's Dobson, who's out of Lincoln High down in Stockton. And Cal State Fullerton batting .333 with 7 RBI on the summer. He'll be followed by Quincy Malbrough, who's been on fire all summer long, and then Aiden Diome, a kid out of Roseville, who's going to Arizona. Jay Tooker is the pitcher for the Peloteros. He had a rough outing the last time against the Potters. Just an inning and a third. He gave up 7 hits and 7 runs, struck out 2 and walked 1. So he's looking for some atonement here, and he'll start off with Brady Dobson. Foul down the first base line. Potters wearing the white uniforms. Potters have like 6 or 7. It's like University of Oregon. They have like 6 or 7 different uniforms.
They got a Nike sponsor, do they?
I don't know who's the sponsor, Pat, but they got some really, and they're usually, I don't like anything, but there's some pretty good-looking uniforms.
If ever there was a guy with a Major League Baseball name, it's this guy.
Brady Dobson?
Yeah.
Yeah. Red Sox. Brady Dobson should be on the Red Sox. Good-looking first baseman. Takes that one outside. He was doing pretty well. Then he got some sort of injury and had to miss a couple of games, and he's just got back in. But he's an excellent first baseman and hitting at .333. Grounder out towards shortstop. That's Ben Jordan at short. Out of Roseville, guns it across the diamond for the first out. Cruz Lopez at third, Ben Jordan at short, Rain Miller at second, and T.J. Smith over at first. Dante Ruggiero behind the plate for Peloteros. Andrew Wasselchuk is in left. It's Chris Fisher in center. And the new guy, Cade Robertson, is over in right. And Quincy Malbrough. Quincy out of Loomis, California, Pat, and Purdue University.
Oh, Boilermaker.
We have two Purdue players in this game tonight.
That's unusual.
That is very unusual.
It's unusual that people from Northern California would pick up baseball in Purdue because the climate there, not baseball.
Oh, well said, sir. Well said. That's in there for a strike. Yeah, so Cody Ferrante, who we'll see next inning for Peloteros, and Quincy Malbrough. And I know it's true because I saw that the Purdue baseball Twitter tweeted out what the two guys are doing. So, yeah, it's pretty good. Quincy 16 of 31 on the summer, so he's been red hot, has 6 runs batted in.
A few years ago, I went to see Sac State play a home series against University of Minnesota. Now, that's a big D1, right?
That's a big D1.
And so talking to the coaches afterwards, University of Minnesota starts their first 6 weeks on the road because there's no way they can play
so
at
they
home.
Can get some games in. Yeah, absolutely.
I would imagine Purdue's right behind them.
Quincy takes high. 87 miles an hour from Jay Tooker, who I believe is out of Sierra College. Yes, he is. A lot of Sierra College products in this game on both teams. 1-2 on Quincy. Hit down the third baseline. That's a fair ball off the glove of Cruz Lopez. Quincy's going to round first. He thinks, I might get 2. The throw's going to be not in time. So Malbrough with a double off the glove of Lopez at third. Just a tough play for Cruz down there. It's just had to make a stab. It wasn't hit that hard, but it was perfectly placed. And Malbrough has another hit.
Nicely done. And the third baseman had to chase that into foul territory. And I think right about the first time, the shortstop, who was over by second base, and the pitcher realized, hey, nobody's covering third. So they had to sprint over there.
If he keeps on going, he might be able to make it. And Quincy's the kind of guy who would keep on going. Here is Aiden Diom out of Roseville. Headed to the University of Arizona. Just first team San Joaquin all section, according to Max Preps, was Aiden Diom. He is hitting an even 500, 13 of 26 for the Potters with a pair of home runs and 11 runs batted in. Just a really good-looking player and a third baseman who could probably play a couple of different positions at the next level. There goes Malbrough. It's inside, gets by the catcher, and Quincy's going to have himself a stolen base. Ruggiero behind the plate really would have had no chance on that one, even if he would have made the catch cleanly.
So where did he go to high school, batter?
I'm not. He's from Roseville. I don't know if he went to. I don't think he's a West Park kid.
Okay. You ever been to that high school?
Yes, I have. I did football games there.
It's a country club.
It's a museum. It's like a museum where they show fancy paintings. It's incredible. I actually there's a soft grounder over there. Lopez at third is going to let the run score, and he'll get Dielman first for the out. The Potters score first in this one. They lead it 1-0. Yeah, I did a soccer game over there, and the guy was telling me that we're building over here. I mean, they got like dormitories at a high school. Hey, we're going to build over there. That building's not done yet. I said it looks literally like a museum where you'd go see paintings and stuff.
I went there for a baseball game last year, and I drove by it because I thought there's no way that's a high school.
Oh, yeah. I know. I'm not going to the museum. I'm going to the high school. Yeah, it's a great place. The football field is fantastic.
It's beautiful.
It's really a great place to see a game. Carson Moore, the second baseman. He comes to us out of Cameron Park, California, and San Diego State University. 14 of 29 with a home run. Swing and a miss on that one. Tooker bringing it at 87 miles an hour. Yeah, it's a beautiful place. But Aiden has had a good summer, and he'll be headed off. I think he graduated. Maybe he has one more year left. There's hit out into center field and hit pretty well, but Fisher has a beat on it, and he'll make the catch about 330 feet away. So the Potters grab a run. We'll go to the top of inning number 2, and they lead it 1-0.
Lincoln provides all the charm of a small town, yet still provides access to excellent local medical care. At Lincoln Urgent Care, you can find expert services and a compassionate staff available 7 days a week. A friendly front desk staff will welcome you when you come into our brand new facility. Your wait time will be minimal at our walk-in clinic, unlike the emergency room. From broken bones and lacerations to allergies, flu shots, and illnesses, we treat a variety of urgent medical conditions. What sets us apart is not just our central location in Lincoln, but the convenience of our extended hours, including weekends. We've become Lincoln's first choice for urgent care because we treat patients of all ages for a variety of conditions and take most insurances. We're proud to be an approved provider for veterans and welcome in our military patients.
From our family to yours, we're here when you need us.
Fans want to keep restoring and renovating historic McBean Stadium? Now you can become a member of Friends of McBean. Annual membership start at $50. Become a member now at friendsofmcbean.org.
This job is the Esplanade Turkey Creek phases 4 and 5. Our scope of work for this project is full scope, so we've got all the underground, all the joint trench, and all the top side included with it.
We are putting in sewer pipe, manholes. We're not doing services yet. We go through and do all the main line, and then we come back and do all the services after that. I would say this project right here, the one we're working on, is probably about a 2-month project. It's very costly to the developer, so beating the schedule is very important, more important than most projects. It's got a lot of groundwater, so we've got an extensive groundwater pump system in place. It's just cool to be a part of the built environment and know that for the next 100 years that people are going to use and enjoy what we've created here today.
Top of the second inning, it'll be Cody Ferrante, Dante Ruggiero, and Cade Robertson against Gerald Hansen, Mark the Phantom, along with the great Pat Still. And Pat, I alluded to it earlier, you are recently retired, so what have you been doing since your retirement?
You know, it's funny. As soon as you retire, and maybe you got this, people, what are you going to do now? Yeah. Not work.
Yeah. I don't have a job anymore.
Right. My CEO gives me a daily list, so.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I'm good
so
with
there
that.
are things you're occupied during the day.
Yeah, very much. Honestly, I think it's good to set a schedule and kind of stick to it. Otherwise, you're just stuck in neutral.
Yeah. Ferrante fouls that one back.
But I've seen a lot of baseball.
Oh, that's good. You love baseball.
Yep.
You love baseball.
So I'm out here. Are there any players from Jessup out here today?
Yeah, we got a bunch of them.
Okay.
Yeah. It's mostly on Peloteros. I don't know if we have any Jessup kids on the Potters right now. Ferrante takes a ball. So have you got enough distance? You look back on the career. Is that something you ever do? I mean, you were doing it so long.
No, I don't think so. I mean, I was very, very fortunate for 34 years to work with Tom Maley.
Yeah.
And when we first started, we didn't know what we were doing. When we finished, we didn't know what we were doing.
But in a good way then. In a good way.
Stayed under the radar and got a nice career out of it. So I got very, very lucky. Worked with good people, a lot of good people.
Yeah, you guys were great, and that's why you put you in the Country Radio Music Hall of Fame or whatever you call it.
The best days were when we worked in the same building and you guys were across the hall.
I loved it.
And we used to prank each other all the time and then have wiffle ball games afterwards.
Wiffle ball was fun. I was telling Stones, I just like to come over during commercial breaks and just come into your place and try to make Tom laugh. That was just basically all I did. And that was a lot of fun. Ferrante takes call, strike 3. And Pat, this is an epidemic I'm seeing. I have seen more strikes called when bats are in the air on their way back when the batter is going to walk. People are throwing their bats away at earlier times or something, because we've seen it a half a dozen times in this series where you see a bat in the air, a guy leaving, and the strike is rung up.
Do you think that's premature on the batter or just a late call on the ump, or both?
I think in most cases, I just think the batter thinks it's a ball, and they just assume it's a ball, and they just go. They don't really pay attention to what the umpire's saying.
Maybe they're trying to sell it.
Yeah, but you're selling it to one guy, and he's going to just say what he's going to say. And I think you do that, and you're selling it the other way. Because umpires don't like to be shown up.
No.
I don't think an umpire would change his call, but if it's a borderline and you take off, you say, I'll call it. There's a little blooper out towards shortstop. Euler has it, and Ruggiero's retired. So your guy, Gerald Hansen, looking real good, and he's always pitched really well for the Potters. He's been, he will be a candidate for the Potters Hall of Fame if I ever get that in.
Yeah, he's not a guy that's going to blow you away with his fastball, but he knows how to pitch.
He knows how to pitch, and that it becomes even more obvious when you're watching a lot of baseball, When you don't watch much baseball, you don't really get that. But when you see a lot of baseball, you see a guy who knows what he's doing out there. He's a craftsman. Swing and a miss. This is Cade Robertson, a right fielder. His first appearance in this 6-game series, if you will. Left-hander against left-hander, swings and misses again. Right there is a perfect example. Hansen puts it in. He put the ball right where he wanted to twice, He's got Mason Belding behind the plate. And that's going to be called strike 3. Guys making short work of it. We're not getting much time to talk, Pat, because you guys getting everybody out too fast.
Yeah, and your catcher sold that one great.
Let's go to the bottom of the second. Potters on top 1-0.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Placer County's best-kept secret is back for another exciting summer at historic McBean Stadiums. Loaded with fun for the whole family, local beer, wine, and eats. Fireworks, giveaways, theme nights, kids zone, and more. Come join in the fun and enjoy small-town baseball with Major League Entertainment. Tickets on sale now at LincolnPotters.com.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Come on out and join in the fun.
Buy a personalized brick for you, your loved ones, or your business, and show everyone your commitment to Lincoln baseball. Framed and engraved by our own Lincoln High Ag program students, your brick will be featured on unique movable brick walls. Find your name in the stadium entrance for the 2024 and 2025 seasons. Then visit your brick in its permanent home inside the stadium. Bricks can be purchased here for $250. Get it now at friendsofmcbean.org.
I'm Bill Spear, North Valley president of 5 Star Bank. In a time when business can feel so uncertain, we're here for you every step of the way.
I know they have a lot of bells and whistles within their bank, but just the relationship piece here locally on the business side is huge for us.
5 Star treats us like we're number one. They're right there with suggestions, with help. So I have to bank with people that have our mission in mind.
We're 5 Star Bank. How can we help you?
Hi, Bill Evans, president of the Placer County Association of Realtors. We're in the store, our conference facilities, an amazing team helps keep together an amazing organization, and we thank them all.
This organization can't do what it does and can't run the way it runs without the help of so many members volunteering their time.
The success of the Placer County Association of Realtors is largely dependent on our active volunteer members to help our organization and industry. The work of our committees greatly impacts our ability to champion efforts across the board and giving back to the Placer County community wherever we can.
Like all service organizations, I wanted to serve. And getting involved with the affiliate committee was the perfect way to do that.
I love being able to serve my community with my business friends and other leaders and give back to those who are in need.
The thing I love about the PCAR committees is they all work toward the same goal of bringing the community together to support those in need in our surrounding area.
I instantly came to the meeting and had a wonderful time, felt like I was a part of something bigger, and it was just the start of my leadership journey.
Bottom of inning number 2, Potters lead it 1-0. And Jay Tooker back out on the mound for Peloteros. It'll be Jackson Norton and Luke Euler and Jackson Henderson. And Norton rips one down the left field line, foul. 2 home runs on the season for Jackson Patton. I think you can see why right there on that swing. He really put the bat into it, but put it in there too quickly. Hit it down on the past the grassy knoll down there.
Well, it looks like I think it was a changeup.
Well, I mean, I was trying to give the guy some credit. You know? I mean, you're going to come in here with some. I think that was a changeup there. Man.
He squared it up.
He over-squared it. That's outside. You don't have to pretend. I mean, I haven't seen you in a while. You come in here and you're making friends with Evan. You and Evan are best buddies. So, you know,
look, I hope
he's a good guy.
I hope you treat him right.
I do, but he's 18. He doesn't deserve to be treated right all the time. I can't be too nice to him. Line drive, right center field, base hit for Norton.
There you go.
You want to say something about that pitch, too, that it was a changeup or something?
Well, it was outside, and he went with it, Phantom. So, yeah, that's
the kind of analysis I want from you right there.
That's a good piece of hitting right there.
There you go. Now you're back to being Pat. Norton with the base hit brings up Luke Euler. No, Evan's been great. I mean, he took over. He didn't know anything about our system, and Stone started training him, 13 games ago, whatever it is, and he just nails over there. Unfortunately, he'll probably go off to Cal Poly next year and get some fancy job there and never come back, and now we won't have anybody to do it. And that's the problem. We put all our eggs in his basket.
Got to keep moving.
Well, yeah, he does have to keep moving. And obviously he catches on to things very quickly, so, and he always agrees with it. Whenever I say something nice about him, he'll go, yeah, you're right. You're right, I'm pretty smart.
Yeah.
These kids today, I'll tell you. You say something nice to them, they perceive it as a weakness,
I've yet to run into anybody, any age, when you say something nice about them and they deny it.
No, that's true.
That's so wrong.
Yeah. And if they do, it's a fake denial. And it's like, stop it, yeah, come on, give me more.
A humble brag.
Yeah, exactly. Well, your old partner, like you said, 34 years, Tom, is supposed to come. And there goes Norton and throw to first base and then back to short. The tag is made. He is out at second base. Norton took off and I thought going to first would make it too late, but Smith delivered the throw to Jordan at shortstop, and Norton is out. It's a caught stealing, and 1 out here in the bottom of the second inning. Euler, who is 11 of 37 on the year with 4 RBIs. Little chopper right in front of the plate. It's a foul ball.
Did you say Thomas heading up here to do a game?
Tom's going to do a game. Thanks for coming back on track. I totally forgot where I was. But the thing is, with him, if the fish are biting, he gives you the last-minute text, because he's the fishing guy now. But he's the only guy. I said, Pat's going to do Saturday. We're setting people up for the weekend. He said, I need a Thursday. Because the fish are biting on the weekends, I can do a Thursday.
Well, he morphed right into that fishing guy business.
He really did.
And he's very busy on the weekends.
I know.
I really thought the idea of retirement was to not be busy on the weekends. Like, can't you schedule that during the week?
I think he might be the only guy who retired because he had something else he wanted to do. He said, I want another job. I know I've been doing this one for 4 decades, but I want another one now.
He is a definition of perpetual motion.
He is. And I somehow, the idea of him leading people, guiding them, trying to get somebody, both of you guys, I think one of the secrets to your success is both of you guys found the perfect place. You're both very empathetic people, and you both did a lot of stuff, a lot of charity stuff over the years, and I think country music is a really good venue for that. I think that maybe country people are the most giving people of all. And so I can see Tom in there going out there, I'm just trying to get you fish. That's all I'm trying to do, trying to get you fish.
And by the way, you owe me money, so I don't know how empathetic or community-oriented that is.
I take cards, I take cash, I don't take checks.
Later on this inning, we'll have his Venmo in case you
in case you want to go ahead. Or you can book him for a future event, but not during the week, only on weekends. Jackson Henderson out of Tuscaloosa, Alabama, and Shelton State. And I didn't see.
This is your hat, buddy.
Yeah, and there's Dad right there, right here, and there's Mom next to him, and there's Grandma Bobby right there. And they are here to watch Jackson Henderson, Shay, April, and Bobby right there.
And Bobby's got the phone up.
Bobby's got the phone because
she's got video.
She's got a video because Grandma Donna is back home in Tuscaloosa watching the rest of the family, so she's got to get all the video. Hopefully, Grandma Donna's watching. High for a ball to Jackson. He has a couple of home runs on the season out of, we said, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, and the Shelton State Buccaneers, which I proudly support their merchandise.
Let's try to get him one here, huh?
I like that. I really like you're empathetic. I love that. Off-speed pitch catches the corner. 1-1. Mason Belding, the catcher, on deck. Potters lead it 1-0. Norton singled, was picked off trying to steal, and an Oiler follows with the base on balls. And it's 1-1 on Jackson Henderson. He takes outside right there, 2-1. Potters are off the next 2 days, and then it's PEL time. We're starting at Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday against the Humboldt Crabs. Justin Santiago, who's been sensational for the Potters all year, he will start the game on Tuesday night. Met his dad, Tony, yesterday. Tremendous guy. Watch out, Jackson. You don't want to do that. I think April might come after you. But Henderson is hit by the pitch. He will go down to first base. Have to wait till next at bat for that home run. Brings up Mason Belding.
Remember when the Potters first started, and you and I were out here videoing commercials for tickets and stuff.
Yes, I remember that.
And taking a look at the lineup, and it was all locals stuff.
Yep.
And now you got people from Texas, you got people from Purdue, you got players from Alabama.
Absolutely.
And that's the reputation of this team and how well people are treated here and the quality of ball.
Yeah, and it's funny because Isaiah Garcia, who's managing Peloteros, I talked to him during the third inning a couple of games ago, and he was the guy. He was really the first Division I guy that we had here when he was at Cal State Fullerton, and he played for the Potters in the summer. And then he eventually brought a couple of his teammates from Fullerton, and that started to break the dam down right there. And then other people got it, and like you say, the networking started. But that's kind of where it began with Isaiah. And he was here the first year, and he brought people from Fullerton mostly the second year, a couple of real good players, and that kind of started it and went from there. But it's exactly what you said. You've got to get that. You got to get that networking amongst college, and as you point out, you don't get that good word of mouth unless the players have a good experience, not just on the field, but a good experience.
Quality ball,
yeah,
great weather, good atmosphere. You're treated right.
Great host families here, and that's a critical part of it. And usually, really good teams as far as chemistry and togetherness, cohesion. Tooker looking back at second. There goes the runner, swing and a miss. Throw to third base is that was very close. And Ruggiero with a brilliant throw. Cruz Lopez cannot believe that Euler is safe at third, but he is. And that was the third strike on Belding. So 2 outs. Henderson picks up the back end, so he's at second base, so it's a double steal. Sometimes when you throw, it happens a lot at second when the catcher has that little tail on it, a little slice on it. It takes you right into the runner, and I thought that was going to be one of those times where the tag ends up
that
being
actually
up,
was a good throw.
Up in the chest. Yeah, it was, because it puts the tag right on his body right there. You don't have to do anything. And if it's before his leg gets into the bag, you're in good shape. Here's Ryan Jackson. Ryan is 14 of 36 on the season. He has a home run and 11 runs batted in. He's from El Cajon, California. It's funny because Stones thought El Cajon was right by L.A., so he thought that Ryan was a Dodger fan, so he didn't like him. But then he discovered that El Cajon is by San Diego, where they're Padre fans, and they hate the Dodgers, so now it's his favorite guy. Stones says sometimes you got to watch out for him. Sometimes he's crazy. Jackson lines it down the right field line, but it's a foul ball over by the VIP area down there.
Sometimes it's more important to have dislikes in common than likes.
Absolutely. Absolutely. There's a saying for that. Enemy of my enemy is my friend, or something somewhere. I don't know if that was a fortune cookie or I just made that up, but keep your enemies close and your friends. No. There's a ground ball foul. So Tooker throwing a lot of off-speed stuff up to the plate, and been pretty successful with it. He's got Jackson 0-2. Top of the order, Brady Dobson the perfect name for a baseball player, according to Pat Still, and I kind of agree with you. He is on deck, but it's all about Ryan Jackson here. Out in center field tonight. A lot of foot speed. Jackson fouls one off again. That one came in at 73, so Tooker taking something off. And you have Jackson a little bit off balance. And it's still 0-2. Potters lead this one 1-0. Gerald Hansen making his season debut for the Potters. Has looked really good through 2 innings. Left-hander out of Roseville. Jackson takes high for a ball. And what did you say? Northern Kentucky, I think is where his...
What, Gerald Hansen?
Gerald Hansen, yeah. Northern Kentucky.
Northern Kentucky University.
And I looked up the mascot. I'll have to look up the mascot. I'm all about the mascots. That's what I'm all about.
Are you?
Yeah. That's why I got Shelton State, the Buccaneers.
We should go through all these schools. Oh.
Swing and a miss.
Ouch.
2 straight strikeouts for Tooker after a couple of guys reach base. We'll go to the 3rd inning. Potters on top, 1-0.
Hey, baseball fans, you may have noticed our scoreboard goes out from time to time. You can help us get a new one. Give $20 and get a chance at winning 2 tickets to some of the region's biggest events, like the Outlaw Festival with Willie Nelson, Bob Dylan, and John Mellencamp, a Sacramento Kings game, or Ringling Brothers Circus. All proceeds benefit the Big Swing Capital Campaign. You can buy now at friendsofmcbean.org.
Hey everyone, this is Alex with the Downtown Lincoln Association. We're super excited to kick off Lincoln Loves Local, a new campaign designed to spotlight amazing businesses that make Lincoln so unique. We partnered with Dalila from UN Social Agency to create short, high-quality videos that help boost your visibility and reach right here in the Lincoln community. Each video will be shared on DLA's social media and newsletter, making it easy for locals to discover and support your business. So let's celebrate what makes Lincoln special together.
Lincoln provides all the charm of a small town, yet still provides access to excellent local medical care. At Lincoln Urgent Care, you can find expert services and a compassionate staff available 7 days a week. A friendly front desk staff will welcome you when you come into our brand new facility. Your wait time will be minimal at our walk-in clinic, unlike the emergency room. From broken bones and lacerations to allergies, flu shots, and illnesses, we treat a variety of urgent medical conditions. What sets us apart is not just our central location in Lincoln, but the convenience of our extended hours, including weekends. We've become Lincoln's first choice for urgent care because we treat patients of all ages for a variety of conditions and take most insurances. We're proud to be an approved provider for veterans and welcome in our military patients.
From our family to yours, we're here when you need us.
Top of inning number 3, Mark the Phantom Low, Pat Still, Big E, Willie Preston, Mad Max is over there, JPL's over there, Stones is around somewhere with Chris Toy. I don't know where he is. He showed up and now he's gone. Gerald Hansen back out on the mound and he'll face Rain Miller, then TJ Smith and Ben Jordan, 7, 8, and 9. And Pat discovered that the Northern Kentucky.
Give credit where credit's due.
Evan said that Northern Kentucky is the Norse, which are Vikings, and their mascot, now Pat looked up, their mascot's name is Victor E. Viking. There's a bunt foul. So I kind of like that, and my theory, as I said, is that a good mascot name can save a so-so mascot. Victor E. Viking's a pretty good name.
What in your mind would make the Viking a bad mascot?
Well, see, here's the thing. Viking is the name of the mascot, but the name of the team is actually Norse, according to Evan. So it's kind of different.
Would it be the fact that they're in Kentucky?
Well, that was the first thing that I thought of.
Not a lot of Vikings.
I said, well, Leif Erikson did not hang out, in Frankfurt, I'm just wondering.
I think the name the General Dollar Stores was taken.
That's a great name, though. And you could get a great mascot out of that, too.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, but that's a great point, though. I mean, maybe the Northern Kentucky people who put the college together have their offices in Minnesota or something. I don't know.
Has to do with the history. Must.
There you go. That is just a little outside. So they must have some historical reason for calling themselves not just Vikings, but Norse. Maybe they're founding fathers or no, I don't know. That's hit high and well to left field.
I think
Take
that's
a look
out
at
of
that
here.
one is gone. Rain Miller, no doubt to left field, and this game is tied at 1. He had a tough series for most of it, but he's really been finding it lately. Had a couple of hits, I think, last night. Yeah, he had a couple of hits in RBI last night. He had a double in his last time up. So he comes out here and leaves no doubt about that one, and we are all tied. That's the first hit given up by Gerald Hansen, and it brings up T.J. Smith.
I think my favorite pitchers are the ones that give up a knock like that, and they look at the umpire and put their glove up, like, ball, please.
Throw me another
Let's
ball.
go. Yeah.
They don't look at the ball or anything that's going over the fence. They're
Nope.
just like, it's all, I'm looking straight ahead. Well, we'll see what happens. Gerald, as we mentioned a couple times, a veteran pitcher, so you would think he's got that figured out. TJ swings and fouls it at the plate. Smith with one hit in the series. He is at first base for Peloteros, which means ball player.
Found that out today.
Yep. You speculated on it. Evan confirmed it. And then we tried to give you credit, and you didn't want the credit. You deflected the credit.
Give him the credit. He knew.
Yeah, I think are you going to become his agent?
No, but if there's a test, I'm sitting next to him.
Yeah, I tell you, that's true. Because even if he gives me the wrong answer, the way he acts, I'm going to believe it's right. So chopper out to second. Waiting for it, Carson Moore. Over to Dobson for the first out.
It's like when I was in high school. My junior year, I took chemistry.
Yeah.
The first quarter, I got an A. Second quarter, I got a C. My dad said, "What happened?" I said, "Not my fault, Dad. They changed the seating chart."
Yeah. Is that the kind of example for our young people?
You want to pass?
Chemistry, I'm with you.
I struggled with that one.
Oh, my gosh. Nice pitch there to Ben Jordan, who I was told by our guy, Evan, who knows everything, that Ben is from Roseville High School, the section championship winning Roseville High School, managed by Eli Garcia, the manager of the Potters, not the Peloteros. Jordan up here with one out and one in. Chris Fisher on deck. Oh, he must be the dog batter, the Dueling Dogs batter, so if he strikes out, it's 50% off Dueling Dogs over at the Brick and Barrel Backyard Bar and Grill. They don't have grill capabilities right now, but I like the name. Willie sometimes has these mixtapes. Sometimes the dogs bark, and they're the big dogs.
Uh-huh.
He's bringing out the little guy. He got the yappers for this one. Let's see. Usually if it gets to 2 strikes, he'll go out with the big dogs. Let's see what he comes out on 2-2.
We've got a yapper that lives right next door to us. And I'm telling you, we have one of those things that you can hit that's got a sound that only dogs can hear and don't like.
Jeez. Don't tell me that.
Every once in a while.
Don't tell me that. Just to see if it still works.
Yeah.
I'm just testing it.
You think the batteries in this are still good?
Does it sound like this? Yeah. Willie's got his yapper. This is his yapper mixtape. There's all the players on the Roseville team right there sitting out in front of us.
I love that they're here.
Swinging a foul. Tremendous achievements. I mean, 2 section titles in a row. Eli won 2 section titles as a player at Lincoln and 2 section titles back-to-back as a coach at Roseville. That's a great accomplishment. And he would be the first to say that those are the guys who did the accomplishment. 2-2 coming up. Jordan takes call, strike 3.
Nice pitch.
50% off the Dueling Dogs and an out. So everything's good about that one. Go back to the top of the order, and Chris Fisher flied out pretty deep to right field to open the game. Fisher 7 of 18 in the series. He has the big home run from last night, a 3-run blast, and he has driven in 7 runs. He comes to us from Sierra College, where I'm looking for good things from him, big things from him next season. Right-handed hitter against the left-hander Hansen. Sun's still a factor for the third base, shortstop, and left field. And it probably will be for another half an hour, maybe hour at least. And it's wicked. 1-0 on Fisher. He's followed by Cruz Lopez. Pretty nice night for baseball. Could be considered, Pat, by some people a little warm. There's your breaking ball, and there's your strike. There's the old guy who asked me if he could be in the R.C. Willie best seat in the house before the game, and he put me on the spot, so I had to make it happen.
Where is the best seat?
It's right there in front of us with the couch. You got a couch there and everything. It's very comfortable. He and the missus are sitting down there. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's a great seat. Usually they have, Paige, who's doing the on-field stuff. She does a great job. She's out, and she'll pick the person, the likely candidate.
You got to be careful
with that. This time I exercise my own control.
You got to be careful with that.
That's what I was told.
I'll tell you about it here in a second.
Uh-oh.
I want to see if we get a strikeout here.
Well, that would be nice. Is this going to be one of those stories that has a moral and everything? I hate those stories.
Then forget it.
No, I want the story. Give me the story. 1-2 pitches fouled. It's all yours, sir.
I went down to see my brother in Lubbock, Texas, and we drove to Midland, Texas, and watched the Midland Rockhounds, the Double-A team of the A's. And we got to sit in the best seats in the house. There were two lazy boys that were in the shade because it was like 100 degrees out. Right, we got on the big screen. Thank God it was not the Kiss Cam.
Anyway. For those seats, I might do it. I don't know.
This was a few weeks ago. I get daily emails from them. Hey, you want season tickets? And I keep explaining, I live in California.
Oh, that's funny. I like the 2 recliners in the shade.
Yeah, it was great.
That's awesome.
Yep. And their mascot, if you took McGruff the crime dog and gave him a construction job, that's what he looked like. He was great.
I love him. That's a rockhound. Nice. Recliners in the shade. Well, now you're a season ticket holder.
Oh, it could be.
You're part of the A's family.
Could be. Hey, if you ever want to go and sit in the best seats in the house, let me know.
I'll drop your name.
Okay.
Yeah. Remember that guy who was here a while ago that you keep sending emails to? I know that guy. We had the canine unit out here from the sheriffs with the guy with I think it was Sonic who was here last time. Oh my, that looks like McGruff who's had a few. He's like, whoa, hey.
He's a very happy mascot.
Swing and a miss.
There
Fisher's
it is.
out on strikes. That's a tough strikeout called by Pat Steele. We'll go to the bottom of inning number 3. We are now tied at 1.
Potters fans want to keep restoring and renovating historic McBean Stadium? Now you can become a member of Friends of McBean. Annual membership start at $50. Become a member now at friendsofmcbean.org.
When it comes to your home's maintenance and repairs, Jeffers Resource Group has you covered. Our handyman services offer a comprehensive range of expertise, from minor carpentry to drywall, electrical and flooring for property managers, landlords, and renters alike. We ensure that every job is completed to the highest standards, so you can have peace of mind. Contact us today to discover how Jeffers Resource Group can help keep your home in top shape.
You are laborers rising. And now you understand where we came from, what solidarity means, and what we have ahead.
We have the bottom of inning number 3. Pat Steele is trying to text Stones for some reason, and
we've lost him.
We're very busy up here because it's an incredible day. It's fireworks night. It's superhero night. We've had the canine unit out here. Pat Steele, the country Music Radio Hall of Famer is here with me doing games like he's done, I'm going to say 3 years previously. This would be number 4. I missed him for a couple years. And there's there's Supergirl and Wonder Woman down there.
First year I did this booth wasn't here, really. We sat kind of outside. And thank God it is, because it's hot.
Yeah. Yeah, the first year we did this back 9 years ago, we sat out in the bleachers and put a little umbrella over us and put it out on the Mixler app. And that was our production. And Stones has been hugely responsible for all of these improvements. And so you're trying to give him credit and you need to flex it, but he was primarily responsible, I would say. I mean, he did make the decision to build it. That's above his pay grade. But he was involved in the construction, the design, and all that stuff. And people are very, very envious of our setup when they come up here.
Oh, it's well done.
Yeah, especially when they come from outside and don't realize that when they come up to the press box, it's going to be a good experience.
I'm going to go home, and not because of anybody who lives with me, but I'm going to go home and look at my house and be disappointed.
I might make you tell the story you just told me. There's a line drive in the left center field by Dobson. That's down for a base hit, and look how quickly Fisher was over in front of that one. And any idea that Brady thought about going 2, he will stay at first base. But it's a solid base hit, the third for the Potters, and that'll bring up Quincy Malbrough. He doubled his first time up, hit a grounder down the third baseline, hugging the line off the glove of Cruz Lopez, and was able to get into second base. That's the thing. I don't know that back when we were kids, Pat, I remember snow cones, but I don't remember them being that size.
No.
They were just,
no.
And those are smalls. Those are not large. So
I think
yeah.
In the league that I played when I was a kid,
yes,
and you got your snow cone, it was that little Snoopy thing.
It was.
Like a Dixie cup full of.
It was exactly the same thing I got. And the big thing is you put a couple of different flavors in there. You thought you were living high on the hog.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't want just strawberry or whatever. Just put them all in there. Yeah, that's exactly right. In the dirt. And thinking about it was Dobson. He'll go back to first base. That's exactly right. But, yeah, I think, they have a thing where you're buying raffle tickets and they say, well, just take the wingspan for $20. I think some people just order the size of their head for a snow cone because I've seen them that big. It's amazing.
They sell ice cream here?
Yes, they do. I believe it's in a helmet.
Even better.
Well, it's not as good as actually, it's very good, but Stone's idea of spaghetti in a helmet is better.
Spaghetti in a helmet.
Yeah, for Italian Heritage Night.
Okay.
Oh, now look what you did.
Hey, here you are.
You're totally responsible
You're
for
supposed
this.
to be doing this inning.
This is the inning?
Yeah.
No, I had him later on, but yeah, he can do the fourth. How about the fourth? He can do the fourth. He has so much going on. He's got family. He's got. No. Yes. That's the greatest thing that might have ever happened. Can I send a Pat down with a mic on the field and do the? I want him to do. I want him to. He and Willie can go down together and do it. That's going to be amazing.
When is it?
You better go out. You better go rest then. That's the 6th inning, I think. Yeah, you better rest then. Throw over to first base. Dobson is back. Well, that's great news right there. No, you're not.
He might accidentally do that.
Well, usually they go out. They go the other way. Hey, they have to run into the fence, which gets a promotion.
There you go.
Delivers one to right center. No one will catch that one.
That's a gap on a 1-2 pitch.
Dobson goes to third. He's thinking about scoring. The ball recovered in the outfield. The throw will not happen. Dobson scores standing up, and Malbrough has his second double of the game, and RBI, and the Potters lead it 2-1. That's what Quincy's been doing the entire summertime. He is 18 of 33 now.
And why did Brady Dobson score? Because that's the best name ever.
You're on that horse, and I can't knock you off because you're right. As a baseball name, there is none better. And also because he got a pretty good jump and did a great read on that one. And the ball was perfectly placed between right and center field for Robertson and Fisher to run down. Here's Dion. Aiden, RBI grounded his first time up. Malbrough always a threat to take off. Thought about it. Did not, and the pitch is low for a ball. Carson Moore on deck for the Potters, who have regained the lead 2-1. Single by Dobson, a double by Quincy Malbrough. He now has 7 runs batted in. That is in there for a strike. Jones McCoy in the dizzy bat race is maybe the greatest thing I've ever heard.
Has he done it before?
No, he's done just about everything here. He's coached bases. He's taken batting practice. He's thrown batting practice. I don't think he's been Piper. Have you? I don't think he's been Piper. But no. Oh, maybe he did. Oh, that's right. Fantasy football payoff. He had to be Piper. So, yeah, he's done pretty much all of it, and that may be the one thing. And that's the one thing I would caution him against not doing. So it's good that he's doing it. That's down low. And then he's going up against the Toy, Chris Toy, who I don't even think needs a bat. He'd just spin himself around. I don't even think. I mean, he could do it right now. He's lurching out the door already. So it may be. We'll have the camera. We'll get. Can we? Is our camera able to cover that? Oh yeah, Evan. See how he is? Yeah, of course it is.
Sounds like a yes.
Don't ask me that question, man. Come on, I'm Evan. Of course it is. They taught me this at Bella Vista. So that is something definitely to look forward to. And I did not know we were having the canine demonstration today. I always loved that when they go rip the arm off. And you said you guys put Tom in that position before?
We did. He volunteered.
Of course he did.
We all looked at each other and said, "Are you sure?"
Did he know what he was volunteering for?
Yeah, he got into a bite suit.
Yes, I love that. Inside to Dion. 3-1. Yeah, that's just not something I would volunteer for.
No.
And I know it's, the protocols are in place, but it's one of those things where you have to do exactly what I say. You follow these instructions and everything will be fine. I'm really bad at following instructions. Dion swings and misses. I think that was what we call an over-anxious swing.
He wanted that one.
He just wanted to hit, I think.
Man, here we go.
I can't. That's one thing that's great about summer is, 3-0 counts, you're swinging. There's no red light.
Yep.
Everything's a green light. You're here to hit. You're not here to swing at bad pitches, but you're here to hit. Time called by the umpire. Says, get rid of that baseball. I don't like it.
Your first base coach, very smart. He's like, you know what? I'm not standing in the sun. I'm over here by the dugout in the shade if you need me.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing. As a stickler, the coaching box is not a suggestion. If you're the coach, you're supposed to be in the coaching box. Okay, all right. So you retire, and all of a sudden the rules don't matter, huh? Unless it's if it's between shade and sun.
They do in the spring, not in the summer.
Okay, if it's between shade and sun, I agree with you. Dion pops that one out of play. Oh, this is a guy that sat in recliners in the shade at Midland, so.
Yeah, absolutely.
Man, that I definitely would do. I would definitely do that. It looks like
somebody in the bullpen.
Yeah, I think it was it 26?
Oh,
no, it wasn't.
Ball gets by the catcher. That's ball 4.
Thanks for filling in.
You're welcome.
It's well done by you. Dion will go down to first base and going to third on that ball getting by the catcher.
First and third. Nobody out, buddy.
So what do we do now?
This is a big inning.
Big inning. It could be a big inning. 1 run in already. And Carson Moore coming up. He flied to center his first time up. San Diego State for Carson Moore. I believe he played for Del Oro on one of their section-winning teams. So that's some pretty good pedigree right there. Got a couple of Del Oro kids in lineup tonight. Mason Belding as well. One of the first great pitchers for the Potters, Jake Frederick, was from Del Oro. He was pitching for us while he was still at Del Oro and was holding his own against some great competition. Oh, Spider-Man's. Oh, no, that's a miniature. I thought that was the real Spider-Man, but we've got little Spider-Men.
Yeah, his family's here. It's family night.
You brought the kids. The first thing you teach the Spider kids is don't take the mask off. Not in public. Not everybody's going to know your secret identity. Well, I mean, that's just bad planning, Pat. I'm sorry.
Here's the thing, though. Right? They get to be 12, 13, 14, right? They're not going to look like they look now.
Oh, I see. So you'll be all right?
Yeah,
okay.
you're fine.
All right. So they don't look at childhood pictures of Spider-Man. They look at Spider-Man. I like that, though. That's in the spirit of the night. It's superhero night, so wear your Spider-Man outfit. And that's a good-looking outfit right there. Spider-Man's mad at Dad now.
He's whipping the guy in front.
He's snapping his mask at Dad. Dad wouldn't buy him any popcorn. Well, go get it with your web. Outside, runner goes to throw to second. Is going to be in time. I think Diome is out at second base. And on the back end, here comes Quincy Mauro to score. So a partially successful double steal. Nice throw by Ruggiero to get Diome at second base. Padres scored their second run of the inning, but now the bases are empty. And Moore with a 1-ball, 1-strike count. Are you surprised at the way they handled that?
Yes.
I am too.
But it's summer.
Well, I think if you're looking at it that way, I mean, it's more important for the catcher to practice throwing the ball down to second base. Who cares about the situation?
No, I think defensively they did the right thing. I'm not sure offensively.
Okay, so
I'm not sure you needed that, but they got to run, so.
Yeah. You could support it. You could defend it either way.
Well, you're on a roll. You got to run in. It's first and third, nobody out. And
so you give the batter a chance to swing the stick a little bit.
Here's my expert analysis. You ready?
Yes.
And, yeah.
Okay. That's why you're here. Well, it's one of the reasons why you're here. It's not the only reason, but, I mean, insight is important. I can't say it's vital because, like I say, when Tom's here, insight is not number one on his list.
He's not. And this was what makes it so much fun to work with him. He's not a sports guy.
No.
Well, he is when it comes to football.
He likes basketball. He's a basketball
player.
player.
But baseball is just
it's not him.
Like a foreign language.
Yeah, it is. Swing and a miss. And Moore is out on strikes. That is strikeout number 3 for Jay Tooker. The great thing about him is the first time he was here, it was a game that started later than this, and so it was night, and the moon was full, and he postulated that the moon had an effect on fly balls, and the next fly ball went out to
home run.
And it went out to right center, and I swear it looked like at the last second the ball moved because it was right in the moonlight. So Stone still calls him Moon Man Maley because of his theory about the moon's rays affecting fly balls, and we saw it, and it really happened. Were we a little bit giddy? Perhaps we were.
The gravitational pull of the moon.
Yes. It affects the tides and fly balls. Jackson Norton, who singled last time. Check swing, and it's a strike. 1-1 out of Sacramento, California, St. Mary's College for Mr. Jackson Norton. Two home runs, 10 runs batted in. Swings and misses at that one. Took her at 86 miles an hour on the fastball. So Jay with a much cleaner looking outing than the last time he faced the Potters. He has given up 3 runs on 4 hits with a couple of strikeouts. That's called strike 3.
Ooh.
Potters scored 2 in the inning. We go to the 4th. They lead it 3-1.
Potters fans, want to keep restoring and renovating historic McBean Stadium? Now you can become a member of Friends of McBean. Annual membership start at $50. Become a member now at friendsofmcbean.org.
When it comes to your home's maintenance and repairs, Jeffers Resource Group has you covered. Our handyman services offer a comprehensive range of expertise, from minor carpentry to drywall, electrical and flooring for property managers, landlords, and renters alike. We ensure that every job is completed to the highest standards, so you can have peace of mind. Contact us today to discover how Jeffers Resource Group can help keep your home in top shape.
You, our labor is rising. And now you understand where we came from, what's...
Top of the fourth inning, Potters lead at 3-1. Mark the Phantom low here. Pat Still. I don't know what's going on. Stones McCoy was supposed to come on and do it with Pat, and then he came on, and now Pat. Stones, what's up?
Not much. Pat wanted me to do it with you. He didn't want to do any innings with me, and I don't blame him. I wouldn't either.
Okay, let's get to the point. First of all, as I've said to my children many times over the years, where the hell have you been?
We've been walking around. Just, I haven't been here in a while, so there's a lot of people I got to go talk to.
Yep.
Of course, I saw Matt Lundgren. We had a nice little conversation, and saw Paige down there, the new on-field voice of the Potters.
Yep,
and
number 3 ranked intern.
Number 3 ranked intern, and she kind of looked at me, and I was walking with the toy, and I was like, maybe we should do something tonight. Maybe we should do the Dizzy Bat Race. And she was right there, and she goes, yes, I'll sign you up right now.
So you and Chris are doing the Dizzy Bat Race.
We're going to do the Dizzy Bat Race. And we thought it would be a good idea to do it for both you and Pat, give you guys some real good, something to talk about on the air.
Well, yeah, because we don't have a baseball game we can talk about. We got fireworks, we got superhero night, we got the K-9 unit. We don't have anything to talk about.
I mean, after you say all that stuff, though, don't you need to add something to it?
That's exactly right. I was hoping you'd see that. So you are, as far as you know,
yes,
you and Chris the Toy,
yes,
of the Stones and Toy show of years gone by,
that's what
are going to be the participants in where you hold the bat and spin around 7 times and try to run to them.
It's a piper.
Now, I had said already, and Evan agreed with me, we don't think Chris needs the bat.
Well, we know Chris doesn't need the bat.
That's
I've
all,
known him long enough.
That's all we're saying. As we had the strikeout from Cruz Lopez, Wasilchek is the hitter. So you've had fun walking around. You're one of the most popular guys in the building when you're at the building, but you haven't been here for a while. So did you go out and talk to Fat Cat? Have you been around there?
I went over to Fat Cat, Sabora, went over to the beer garden, talked to Curtis. I told him that, I got his 300 in his game in there.
Yeah, you did.
In the pregame, and he thanked me for that. And
you did.
He told me how funny it was when you approached him yesterday. Hey, I want to get you on an interview. He laughed. He thinks you're just hilarious, and I've been trying to explain to him that I know he might look funny, but he's not as funny as he looks.
Well, no, nobody could be that funny. But
no.
I mean, yeah, thanks so much for the support. I appreciate that.
I love you.
What do you think about Gerald Hansen coming back?
He's
been one of our favorite guys over the years, but I mean, this might be like his 4th time here.
He's going on Susac territory right now. He's coming back the 3rd or 4th time around. Absolutely.
Is he making a bid for the Hall of Fame?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, people are thinking about that now, I think. They're sitting there going, I need another summer of appearances to get in that Hall of Fame consideration.
I haven't seen Clifton, though, tonight, so I can't ask him if he's given any more consideration to getting that up.
Mentioning that, have you got your invite to his birthday party yet?
Yeah, I did get the invite. Yeah, I got a phone call the other day.
Good.
No paper. He said I'm not handing out paper. I'm making phone calls.
Phone calls, yeah. Now, what's the present thing on that? Is there gifts?
Yeah, they're
allowed or
there's
encouraged?
Gifts are encouraged. I'm bringing tack, so hopefully that gets me somewhere.
I was thinking, since I'm, obviously so well paid, I was going to just buy him another horse.
Wow.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. And then just bring it, wrap it up so you can't tell what it is.
With that big increase you got, you might as well spend it on
huge.
the horse.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I got to wash my money somewhere. You know what I mean?
I can see this. I can see this working out well.
Yeah. So that I believe is July the 10th. It will be right here. I think we're playing the West Coast Kings that night. I'll have to double check. But that is the Clifton Taylor birthday party, baseball game. I don't know.
It's the Clifton Taylor baseball game.
Yeah, it's the West Coast Kings on the 10th.
Hosted by the Lincoln Potters.
And he is going to turn 50. And we were talking about it one time a couple weeks ago. He is giddy about the whole thing. He goes, they send out all these invitations and all these people already RSVP'd. It's great. I said, okay, Clifton. I said,
there's not going to be any room in the ballpark for the rest of us.
Well, I don't know how they're going to do that.
I don't either.
Hit sharply into right field. Base hit by Cody Ferrante. Wasilchuk got the base on balls and Ferrante singles. 2 on and 1 out here, and Dante Ruggiero out of Sierra College will be the hitter. He's had a pretty good series. 5 hits in 14 at-bats, popped up to shortstop back in the second inning. So, yeah, so it does charge up the old batteries a little bit being back out here.
It really does. And something that really charged my batteries up, we haven't mentioned him at all this year.
Oh, no.
Martine is in the building tonight.
I saw him yesterday.
Yeah, and I hadn't seen him all year long, so it was really nice to see him. Got to talk with his brother and Pops, and it's just nice to see those guys.
Ruggiero singles to left, scooped up by Quincy Malbrough, and he got it back in quickly, so Wasselchuk will stop at third. That's going to load the bases on 2 hits and a walk here in the 4th inning and bring up Cade Robertson. Yeah, that's right. I saw him yesterday, and I thought of you because I know you guys were buds.
Oh, yeah.
Nate Kajowski coming out, so we'll just keep it here with the great Stones McCoy. So it was nice. But, yeah, there's a lot of people. You don't realize it till you go away and come back that there's a lot of people that you got to kind of press the flesh with. And you were involved with all these people when you were here all the time, so it's nice. Parking Lot Potters have just started coming. Well, all 3 of them. Don hasn't been to that many games, so it's great having him out here tonight.
It really is. And you know, getting to talk to those guys, getting down there talking to TJ, T-Mac, you know, there are staples of this game that we've been involved with now for 9 years out here.
Yeah.
So, you know, every time I do show up, especially after a long break, there's 20, 30 people that I got to say hi to because they've become family.
Yeah, you're right.
know?
At 9 years, you just accumulate a lot of things, and you don't realize it. And you step away, come back with kind of a clear look at things, you know, and you just say, hey, wait, I need to talk to that guy. And, oh, remember that guy? How about that guy? Oh, yeah, there's that one guy.
Absolutely.
We just said it. You just noticed a guy that was taking pictures at one of the old interns
Jason
here.
Riviello, former intern and Potter's pitcher.
Yeah, he was. It was interesting because he was on the intern rankings and he was pretty low in the intern rankings. Swinging a miss for Robertson, and then he went out and actually pitched for the team, and he pitched an inning, and it was a scoreless inning, so he went right to the top of the
right
rankings.
To the top.
But then the next time he went out, he didn't last the whole inning, so he went
then
way back to the bottom.
But we had to take him off the intern ranking board at that point,
At
right?
some time, we did move him over to the other category.
The other category,
yeah. So here's Robertson, struck out his first time. Check swing on that one. It is a ball in the dirt. Mason Belding behind the plate for the Potters. It's Wasselchuk at third, Ferrante at second, and Ruggiero at first, and brought Stones McCoy up here. And immediately, the Peloteros start a rally.
They're pesky Peloteros.
Yes, they are. But it stands for ball player, Peloteros.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. No, it does.
Yes, it does.
That is correct.
Robertson fouled that out of play. Guess who knew that?
Pat.
Nope.
You?
Nope.
Not this guy.
Yep.
The great Evan, the engineer, who's now is becoming the president of the company.
Well, thing of it is, Stones, and you haven't noticed this probably since you haven't been here daily, he's turning into kind of a Mr. Know-It-All.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Swing and a miss. Big strikeout right there for Hansen.
I just like seeing this battery right here. You know, we've had this battery for a few years out
Hansen
here.
in building?
Yeah.
It's up to Rain Miller, who, oh, by the way, hit a home run over the left field fences last time up. So he's up here with the bases loaded and 2 outs. Yeah, Evan's kind of getting like when you compliment on knowing something, he acts like, of course I know that.
Of course I know
I'm Evan, you know. I'm the Big E.
I graduated high school. Leave me alone.
A very good high school, as we said, Bella Vista.
BV.
Broncos to the Mustangs.
Yeah, we used to have a pretty good rivalry with the Bella Vista teams.
What were you, Del Campo?
Del Campo.
Del Campo, Bella Vista, yeah.
Yep.
Swing and a miss. Now, Bella Vista had the great Gordon King, who played for the New York Giants as an offensive lineman for many years. And, of course, Del Campo had Matt Barnes and Dusty.
Dusty.
So, I mean, you guys, they pretty good going at each other.
Not too bad.
Very representative. And
Not
I'm sure
too
Bella
bad.
Vista, and I'm sure they had many other people. I'm not trying to exclude anybody.
Oh, there's
but
a bunch, yeah.
Yeah, that just comes to mind right away. Fastball on the corner. Big pitch right there for Hansen at 88. Gerald kind of dialing it up there. He works mostly. We were talking about it with Pat, great Pat Still, who for some reason came out to be with me, and he's not here. About how Gerald mixes it up, really uses speeds and locations, and he came in with a fastball there. In the dirt, nice block by Mason Belding.
Well, just that 2-pitch sequence right there with the fastball up a little bit, and then he's trying to get him to chase something down in the zone.
Yep.
When he's ahead in the count. He's a really good pitcher, and he's a mental pitcher. He knows what the counts are. He knows the hitter's strengths and weaknesses, and he really tries to play to that.
And Miller up there with his utmost confidence after hitting it out of the park last time. 2-2, bases loaded. Foul back to the screen. I remember the days when you used to wince at every foul ball because you're afraid it's going to hit your camera.
Absolutely.
And now they have your camera tied up in like some sort of elaborate Charlotte's Web or something
It's
over
like
there.
a pirate's nest.
It is.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah.
A crow's nest.
A crow's nest.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a pirate's nest.
Could be a pirate's nest.
Never seen
There's
one
your
before.
guy, Martin, right now.
There he is.
He's got that nice Portuguese banner on as a headband. Sharply hit right off the leg of the. See, that's something that
I couldn't do? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, actually something you would do is get hit by the ball.
Get hit by the
Yeah.
ball? I think he actually avoided it. I don't think he hit him in the leg. Actually.
I am surprised.
Yes.
That when you were coach, you didn't think of that garbage can thing, like the coach did last night for Peloteros when he brought the garbage can out and put it behind home plate.
Over all the years, we've thought about it. Just nobody's ever
Call
decided
strike
to do it.
3. We may get another garbage can. So the base is loaded. Nobody scores. We go to the bottom of inning number 4. Potter still on top 3-1.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Placer County's best kept secret is back for another exciting summer at historic McBean Stadiums. Loaded with fun for the whole family, local beer, wine, and eats. Fireworks, giveaways, theme nights, kids zone, and more. Come join in the fun and enjoy small town baseball with Major League Entertainment. Tickets on sale now at LincolnPotters.com.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Come on out and join in the fun.
Buy a personalized brick for you, your loved ones, or your business, and show everyone your commitment to Lincoln baseball. Framed and engraved by our own Lincoln High Ag program students, your brick will be featured on unique movable brick walls. Find your name in the stadium entrance for the 2024 and 2025 seasons. Then visit your brick in its permanent home inside the stadium. Bricks can be purchased here for $250. Get it now at friendsofmcbean.org.
Bottom of inning number 4. Potters lead this one 3-1. Mark the Phantom Low here with the Big E, and Stones McCoy is my guest. Pat Still is sitting back on the couch talking to Chris Toy. I don't think either of them will ever be the same. Stones, I just overheard you talking to somebody. Did you say that you tried to get a haircut to change professions?
No. I went and got my hair cut. I don't know if you've noticed, but my hair is very short right
looks
now.
fantastic, yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate that. But as I got my hair cut and it was ending, I told the gentleman, you cut it a little short on the top. You kind of made me look like a cop. And his reply was, well, you kind of look like a cop when you walked in.
Oh, my God.
So I guess I have a cop haircut.
So is this something you're going to go into the recruiting station and go, I already have the haircut. You guys got any jobs?
Yeah, I just want a cruiser. Can somebody give me a cruiser?
Luke Euler is the hitter. He's followed by Jackson Henderson and Mason Belding here in the bottom of the 4th. Our new pitcher is Connor Grady, coming to us from Pacific University up in Oregon. And he delivered strike 2 to Euler. So Jay Tooker went 3 innings, 4 hits, 3 runs, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts. A couple innings longer than his outing last time. The only thing really, I think he threw the ball pretty well. He did, he had 3 free passes with a hit batter and 2 walks. But other than that, I thought he threw the ball really well.
Look good from our seats down there right behind section 105.
Is that where you were?
The Toy and I went down there. You know, it was many moons ago we put those chairs in.
Oh, yes.
And we had never really gotten an opportunity to enjoy that front row. So we went down there and took in a couple innings.
I hope you dislodge anybody that was sitting there. So, excuse me, I installed those seats. I think I know who has a ticket.
No, unfortunately, the parking lot Potters decided the moment he and our butts hit the seats to yell at us and tell them those are season ticket holder seats and for us to move.
You put them in, you installed them. Come on.
Yeah, we had a good back and forth.
Swing and a miss, and that gets through the catcher. Euler slams the bat, goes down to first base, and he is out. So Grady starts off with a strikeout of Luke Euler, brings up Jackson Henderson, who was hit by a pitch. Did you go introduce yourself to the Hendersons right there?
No, I did not. And you know what? While I'm here and Hendo is walking up to the plate, I'm going to say a huge thank you and a shout out to the Henderson family. The merch that has been provided.
Oh, sweet, wasn't it?
Sweet merch, and I've never had anything from that school, so it's really nice to have, man.
The Buccaneers from Shelton State.
I dig it.
Yeah,
I'll be rocking that this weekend.
Yeah, it looks like Dad's off getting a beer, but yeah, you got to go introduce yourself. So
you bet.
Watch out. Not now because Jackson's up. So
you don't want to just take the headphones
excuse
off.
Me, hello there. Yeah, can you look up here, please? Away from the plate. They're out here from Tuscaloosa, and I'll tell you something. I wouldn't be surprised, like I told you. Wouldn't be surprised if Dad actually played for. I don't know who was not Bear Bryant, not Nick Saban, kind of between the two.
Oh, in
Somebody
between
the two. I don't know.
Gotcha.
He takes outside.
Some of the fathers of some of the players, have just been huge.
Dan Raddick, Dan and Kim Raddick, I met. They were out here a little while ago. He's a big guy. Tony Santiago, not a big guy, but a very commandeering guy.
Very nice.
I know, yeah. Oh, he's a great guy. Had a good talk, a good long talk with Tony. And out to second base, Rain Miller. The throw over to first and 2 quick outs for Connor Grady, and he'll face Mason Belding, who struck out his first time up. Yeah. The standard, of course, is Papa Raggets.
Papa Raggets, yeah. Papa Raggets popping buttons on his shirt, Raggets.
Buttons on his shirts, grabbing kegs. Just,
Yeah, that's the one way you endear yourself to this city, man. You buy a keg.
The next round's on me for, 1,000 people, 1,200 people, whatever it is. No, he says, I'll go a little bit better than that. I'll just buy the thing out.
I'll just buy it.
Yeah, and I'm sure our guy,
Curtis?
our bowling guy, Curtis, is like, oh, yeah, that sounds good to me.
Absolutely.
Curtis probably tried to talk him out of it and go, no, you actually save money if you do it this way. I don't care. I don't care, Curtis.
Curtis was just happy to pour all those beers.
Take your bowling shoes off, Curtis.
That's right.
300 games pretty sweet. I have to get him back up here and talk about that.
Oh, yeah. Like he says, he's an athlete, Bowlers are athletes, too.
I didn't say anything about athletes.
I'm just telling you.
Why do you have to come out with that?
We had these conversations. You just weren't here.
No, if you can smoke and drink while you're doing it, I don't think you're not an athlete.
Absolutely. You used to smoke and drink in the dugout during the baseball game.
Well, Babe Ruth did, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
is he an athlete?
Special privileges.
Okay.
You can hit 60 bombs. You can do whatever you want.
That's true. I never did get to smoke in the dugout.
You did drink, though?
I did try to drink in the dugout, yes.
I'm not talking about slow pitch. Inside. No, that's frowned on. Any level. Recreational or, organized, that's frowned on.
I'll give it up to watch the UFL championships today, the football league. Yeah, the football league.
Yes, I know what it is.
And somebody made a great play, runs into the end zone, and he grabs a beer from a fan and he drinks it during the game. I think that's frowned upon.
You made me laugh, and it was call strike 3. We're going to top inning number 5. Good inning for Connor Grady. Stones, thanks a lot for coming by. I don't know if you're going to be back when I get back. Who knows?
Nope.
Let's go to the 5th. Potters on top 3-1.
Potters fans, want to keep restoring and renovating historic McBean Stadium? Now you can become a member of Friends of McBean. Annual membership start at $50. Become a member now at friendsofmcbean.org.
When it comes to your home's maintenance and repairs, Jeffers Resource Group has you covered. Our handyman services offer a comprehensive range of expertise, from minor carpentry to drywall, electrical and flooring for property managers, landlords, and renters alike. We ensure that every job is completed to the highest standards, so you can have peace of mind. Contact us today to discover how Jeffers Resource Group can help keep your home in top shape.
Hey, Potters fans, want to keep restoring and renovating historic McBean Stadium? Now you can become a member of Friends of McBean. Annual membership start at $50. Become a member now at friendsofmcbean.org.
This job is the Esplanade at Turkey Creek phases 4 and 5. Our scope of work for this project is full scope, so we've got all the underground, all the joint trench, and all the topside included with it.
We're putting in sewer pipe, manholes. We're not doing services yet. We go through and do all the main line.
Top of the fifth inning, Mark the Phantom Low, the Big E, Evan, and Pat Still is back magically. I don't know why you put that other guy in here, but he was kind of interesting.
Well, you said Chico State had to come back.
Yeah, I did have to come back. Chico State, the home of our new pitcher, Brock McReynolds, number 19 for the Potters. He'll take on T.J. Smith, Ben Jordan, and Chris Fisher. Gerald Hansen, your guy, was very impressive, Pat. 4 innings, 3 hits, 1 run, 1 walk, and 7 strikeouts. And who knows the last time he pitched. He was very sharp.
He made one mistake.
Yeah.
But you know what?
And give credit to Rain Miller. I mean, he took the pitch and took it out of here, and that's what happens sometimes.
You know, it's funny. You can go.
Grounder down to first base. Dobson will have it. That means, I didn't even tell you about this, the Farmers' fifth inning. If the first batter makes an out in any way, shape, or form,
right,
half off Farmers Brewing Company for the whole inning.
Right now?
Right now.
Bye.
Right. Yeah, well, no, we're Stones. We can get it delivered to you, Matt. Don't worry.
You know, I was going to say, you know, you have a great outing like that with all those strikeouts, and you have great control. And the one thing that he'll go to sleep thinking about was that home run pitch.
Yep. And probably whether, like, was it a location mistake? It's what led to it. Did he just not throw it where he wanted to? Did he take something off that? Was he trying to do something he shouldn't have done? At some point, the batter gets some credit too. And it wasn't a cheapie. I mean, let's be honest. It was a legitimate 4-bagger. So here is Jordan. He struck out his first time. He is the dog batter, so he's striking out last time. If you can get a strikeout now, you'll have the rare double 50% off Farmers and Dueling Dogs, which means you go buy one of each and you end up paying for just one beer.
Okay, he's got a strikeout. Is that right?
Well, that's for the promotion. Yeah. And if you're Brock McReynolds, you're just trying to get an out, obviously.
Oh, that looked like a strike to me.
Oh, see, I like your attitude. Now, that's the that's the way I want umpires to be. But we got 3-0, according to the umpire, and he's the one who knows. So it's a little late to start the yapping, Willie. We got 3-0.
Uh-oh, what happened?
Throwing the ball, and he does a lot of throw the ball out of play. That's the throw the ball out of play umpire. He sees something he doesn't like, that ball out of here, you crazy kids.
Now what happens to that baseball?
It gets recycled and put back to him.
Is that a batting practice?
No, they give it back to him. We're not a big budget operation. Come on. We just paint over the.
So he ball 4. So he makes sure that ball is thrown out of play, so it's not in. But you could give it right back, and he'd never know.
I can speculate that would be true. Now I don't know what was wrong with the ball. Perhaps it had a telltale mark on it that you would be able to tell it was what it was. But yeah, I'm saying maybe you put it in you give him 8 balls next time, and it's snuck in there. Third from the left,
I like it.
Chris Fisher, the hitter, fly to right, struck out. Home run in last night's game. 7 hits in the series. And McReynolds is outside. He's out of Newcastle, California. It's where my in-laws live.
Yeah?
I don't know if they know Brock.
I was just going to ask.
Where they had my party that you couldn't come to because you had a different commitment. My birthday party was in Newcastle. I didn't invite Brock or his family either. So
actually, I was there. I was standing outside waiting for an invite.
Well, you had the invite. You were standing outside waiting for someone to come get you. Right. I don't know that this is the right house. I need someone to come out here because there's a gate. There's a gated property. So there you go. Well, I didn't give you the gate code or anything. I just said, wait outside. I'll come get you.
No,
and I forgot about it. Okay,
it's okay.
I know. Anyway, it was a good party. Tom was there. He told all the jokes he usually tells. His party jokes. It was very good. Jerry Reynolds was there. Did he bunt at it? I say he did. He didn't. 2-1 on Chris Fisher.
See, that happens a lot where it looks like the batter made an offering and then they never call it a strike.
Nope. Sometimes they leave the bat out there and then they kind of like don't pull it back, but they don't bunt at the ball, but the bat is still out there.
Right. Uh-oh.
We might do it again. The thing that's crazy to me, and I see this a lot, is when the batter squares around to bunt and pulls it back, lets it go, and it's right down the middle. It's like if you're going to bunt, just bunt it. Was it some sort of big fake or something?
Probably.
Okay. That's in the dirt. It's a bunt situation, and they throw it right over the plate, and you say, I don't want to bunt it. I was looking to see if I could find the coach who put the garbage can out yesterday, but I can't. Three and one. Jordan is at first. Fisher takes ball 4.
Uh-oh.
So a couple of base on balls in a row, puts runners at first and second. Remember, last inning, obviously it was Gerald Hansen, but the Peloteros had the bases loaded and did not score as he struck out the last 2 hitters of the inning. And now Cruz Lopez will be the batter. Carson Moore comes in to chat with Brock McReynolds.
Little mound meeting.
A couple of mound meetings, trying to everybody get on the same page here.
Is that sponsored by anybody?
The mound meeting? Yeah, it is. It's sponsored by Papa's Coffee Company. If you have a break, why don't you make it a coffee break? Okay. Papa's Coffee Company.
Okay. Are they here?
Yeah, absolutely. Here it is.
Wait, did you just give me a gift card?
Yep. Nope. I don't know. Is it?
I think that's
it might be.
That's a gift card, right? Yeah.
All right, it's yours.
No, I got to give it back to you since you didn't know what you were doing. There.
No, I just go up there and say, "Hi, I'm Phantom." And they just give me whatever I want. They give me the Phantom Go With The Flow specialty drink. That's in there for a strike. Willie has a specialty drink. It's called Willie's Wild Card. It's got like Dr. Pepper and lemon and cherry in it.
For real?
Yeah. Ask him. He'll tell you.
That sounds really good.
It's really good. We'll ask him about it. He's over there not doing anything, but he's usually busy during the inning, so we can't ask him about it. Grounder to the left of second base. Moore has it. He'll get one at first, and the runners will move up. 2 outs in the inning now, but runners at second and third, and it'll bring up Andrew Wasselchuk. Yeah, he was jealous because I got my Go With The Flow. And so he wanted one, and he went on the mic and asked for one, and sure enough, here she came up, Willie's Wild Card, and it's pretty darn cool.
Okay, a few weeks ago, I was at a minor league ball game, the Kannapolis Cannonballers, and they had a bat dog, and it was fantastic.
The what? Kannapolis Cannon?
Kannapolis
Cannon.
Cannon,
That's awesome.
Kannapolis, North Carolina. And the bat dog, though, I mean, that thing was, they had him in a little, like, screened-in doorway, and every time there was a bat thrown down, he was just going crazy to get out there and get the bat.
That's unbelievable. I love that. Now, that used to be more common than it is now. They used to be bat dogs.
Yeah,
around.
you don't see it so much anymore.
Yeah. So when they open the screen,
right?
He darts out,
right?
And
it's only on certain plays. Like if there's going to be a play at the plate or somewhere.
No,
right.
just
but,
nobody
yeah.
on you.
But it was hysterical because the first time they let him out, he picked up the bat, dropped the bat at home plate, and then ran back. It's like he had most of the idea.
Fouled off. We didn't get the training totally done with this guy.
No.
Yeah.
Say, I remember when I was a kid, my uncle came to visit, and he had a dog, puppy, Scotty. He said, "Oh, yeah, he's paper trained." So we put newspaper down in the kitchen, and the dog was playing, comes running in the kitchen, puts its front paws on the paper, and pees on the floor.
And then, since he's paper trained, he picked up the paper and started reading it. So, sort of paper trained.
He had most of the idea.
He's trained when he touches paper to pee. He just you got to get the other side on there. You got to get him to back into places. back to the backstop, but it comes all the way back, and Ben Jordan knew that. You can get caught up pretty badly as a runner at third here at McBean. Oh, Scotty. Scotty. So that sounds like, so you went to the Rockhounds and got to sit in the reclining chairs in the shade.
Yep.
Then you went to Kannapolis. The Kannapolis
Cannonballers. Single A team for the White Sox.
And they had a bat dog.
They had a bat dog.
That's just awesome.
Yep. And then, check this out. We saw went to see the Chattanooga Lookouts.
Okay.
The Double A team of the Reds. And one of the guys there watching the game, you ever see the movie The Blind Side?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, the guy that was the coach, Bert. Run the dang ball, Bert.
Yeah.
That actor was there. He was sitting like 2 rows in front of us. So here's what happens. You go to a minor league ball game, you're going to get that level.
Dude, it's random. You're random is what you are. You got a blindside guy, you got a bat dog, and you got recliners in the shade. Cody Ferrante is the batter. Bases loaded. Wasselchuk gets the base on balls. Ferrante hits it well to center field. Going back is Ryan Jackson. He makes the catch for the third out. So, once again, Peloteros threaten but don't score. We'll go to the bottom of the fifth. Potters still on top 3-1.
American River College is a top-tier community college sports program that provides student athletes with the opportunity to thrive both athletically and academically. ARC Athletics is currently ranked 5th in the state and 2nd in Northern California. With over 19 sports programs, our athletes compete with the region's best athletes. Our diverse and dedicated coaching staff helps athletes develop the skills necessary to compete at the next level. Start your community college athletics journey with us. American River College, Sacramento's best athletic program. Go Beavers.
Hey, baseball fans, you may have noticed our scoreboard goes out from time to time. You can help us get a new one. Give $20 and get a chance at winning 2 tickets to some of the region's biggest events, like the Outlaw Festival with Willie Nelson, Bob Dylan, and John Mellencamp, a Sacramento Kings game, or Ringling Brothers Circus. All proceeds benefit the Big Swing Capital Campaign. You can buy now at friendsofmcbean.org.
Hey everyone, this is Alex with the Downtown Lincoln Association. We're super excited to kick off Lincoln Loves Local, a new campaign designed to spotlight amazing businesses that make Lincoln so unique. We partnered with the
bottom of inning number 5. Potters on top 3-1. Mark the Phantom Low here with the great Pat Steele. Pat, you keep telling me stories of your trip throughout. You took a trip with a couple of different stops you were telling me about, and you went to a minor league game at every stop.
Right.
You have stories from every game. You could like do a podcast about your trip or something, because it sounds like stuff happened everywhere you went.
Yeah, pretty much. We went to see the Chattanooga Lookouts. That's a Double-A team of the Cincinnati Reds. I was there with my brother and sister-in-law. Do you remember the movie The Blind Side?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. The guy that played the football coach, the high school football coach?
Yeah.
Run the dang ball, Bert.
So
that guy sat like 4 rows in front of us.
He's checking out the lookouts as Ryan Jackson lifts one into short right center field. right fielder. That is Robertson comes in and makes the catch.
You got to believe if we'd have gone all the way up to Major League Baseball and seen the Reds, we might have run into Sandra Bullock.
Maybe Sandra was there, yeah.
But, you know, when you're with the Double-A team.
With the lookouts.
You get burnt.
Now, what was the story you were just telling me about the guy with the bubble gum, the cannonballs?
Oh, we went to see one of the games with the Kannapolis Cannonballers.
Yeah.
They're the single-A team of the Chicago White Sox. They're in Kannapolis, North Carolina. And their mascot looks like some sort of space guy with an enlarged head and goggles. And he stood on the second deck. He had pieces of bubble gum, and he just chucked them at kids and hit them in the back of the head. It's like, I don't know if he was having a bad day.
Is he supposed to be like a human cannonball? Was it right?
Pretty much, yeah.
So he's just throwing
gum at kids.
Everywhere you go. Okay. Grounder down to first base, and
oops.
Smith tried to short hop it, and he couldn't make the play, and Dobson is safe at first base. I guess I have to give him an error on that, Pat. I'll go to you.
Well, that is the best name in baseball, so I'm giving him a hit.
Oh, right, because it's Brady Dobson.
Right.
Yeah, okay, yeah. All right. So he's at first base and Quincy Malbrough. So you had the Rockhounds, you did the recliners in the shade. The cannonballs, they threw gum.
Right.
The lookouts, you had the guy from the blind side. What happened to the fourth game you went to?
That was the Toledo Mud Hens, where my sister lives.
Well,
right?
Everybody knows them.
They have a fantastic park. But the thing about that game was, it was the end of the school year. 11 o'clock start.
11 a.m. start?
Yep. And we showed up, and there are all these huge yellow school buses. There was a bunch of elementary kids and some middle school kids all over the park. So anytime they flashed up, make some noise.
Oh, jeez.
It was like 1,000 cicadas were in your head.
Oh, God.
It was.
And this high-pitched scream.
Oh, my God.
If you could have recorded that and played it to the dog next door, you probably would be, successful.
And the best was there was one girl, and she didn't get a baseball, and she didn't get to catch any gum or whatever it was that was being thrown. And every time she missed, she would just go, "It's not fair." So I don't think she had a good day.
Oh, man. That's a minor league. You should do a travel show. Pat goes to the minor leagues, man. I'd say that's awesome.
I'm telling you.
That'd be awesome. I'll go with you.
I love.
Stones will go with you.
I much prefer the Potters games and minor league baseball over Major League Baseball because the atmosphere is better. It's more fun. The mascots are great.
Marlboro drives one into center field. It drops in front of Fisher for a base hit. Quincy has his third hit of the game. Dobson moves up to second, and with one out, Aiden Diome.
You've got players who are trying to make it. They are just giving everything they've got. Not that Major League players don't.
No.
But there's no salary really involved. They're trying to make it to the next level.
Right. Whatever that next level may be, going to a different school, going back to their same school and doing better, doing more, or finding a school. Yeah. Diome has grounded out and walked. He has an RBI back in the first inning. He's here with runners at first and second. Connor Grady in his second inning of work. Got Jackson to fly to right, but now Dobson and Marlboro have reached. And Aiden, who was hitting .500 coming in tonight with 2 home runs and 11 batted in. Check swing over in the area. You don't see a lot of times where they bring out a plastic garbage can in the majors and put it behind home plate.
I didn't see that in the minors either.
Well, I mean, that might be a night, garbage can night, something like that.
Maybe you could do like a whole show on certain minor league and independent level baseball protests.
Absolutely, I love it. Because I think coaches, maybe they're not so much now because it's a newer generation, but I think at some level, coaches used to study old Billy Martin tapes, and kicking stuff on the plate, and Earl Weaver. They'd study those two guys and then come out, and those are some pretty good role models if you want to cause some disruption.
Earl Weaver, if you don't know who that is, look him up. He was the best. He was
the best. Gets away from the catcher and going to second and third are Diome and Marlboro.
I think he may have had a play at third, didn't realize it.
I don't know if he wanted to try to wing it because he didn't look like he had his feet set. And I know if he wanted to try to wing it. There's been plays in this 6-game series, throws to third, that didn't go so well for Peloteros. But now runners at second and third, and Aiden Diome looking to pick up a couple more runs batted in. And he'll take a ball. That will run the count full at 3 balls and 2 strikes.
If you want to see some people who look absolutely worn out, like you're having a bad day, and you're able to look at him and go, oh, I feel sorry for that dude. He's having a worse day than me. Take the people who chaperone a bunch of elementary kids to a baseball game.
Jeez. And it's probably, if it's at the end of the school year, that's foul.
Absolutely.
End of the school year, it's the parents that haven't done anything all year. And they go, well, I got to do one thing this year, and they end up having to chaperone the kids. Okay, we'll do the baseball game. That sounds like fun.
Right, and they cannot get to the beer line fast enough.
Well, that's probably frowned on when you're taking school kids, but yeah, it's minor league baseball. No one's going to know. Outside, ball 4. Aiden gets his second base on balls. He'll go down to first to load the bases for Carson Moore. And I tell you, a shortcut, the predecessor of the Big E was Riley the engineer. Riley used to have a rule, you can't beat a grand slam. So if you hit a grand slam, you're the player of the game no matter what.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, that's what Riley's theorem was. I'll call it that. But he was proven correct many times.
I got to go with that.
Yeah. I mean, if you get a grand slam now, if your team's up 16-0, you hit a grand slam.
Should we go tell him?
I think he already knows. It's common lore around the clubhouse. It's Riley's theorem. It's Carson Moore. What do we got warming up down there in the bullpen? We've got a couple of, or just one, a left-hander looks like.
You know what we have there,
Jackson,
Shannon? We got a couple of guys from the other team who are warming up.
One of them's Jackson Seal.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, out of Butte Community College, which makes him a road runner.
Huh.
Yep. And the conversation breaks up. The umpire didn't even go out and break it up. He let him talk. But he says, oh, that's one visit by them. Thank you, ump. I'm writing that down on my visit form here. Got a visitor's form like you do when you sign in to go visit any place.
That poor guy. I wonder how much water he's been through.
Umpire?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough. It's a tough gig. Thankfully for home plate, he's in the shade for most of the game. The base ump has to move around. Moore hits a high fly ball to center field. Pretty deep center field. Fisher is into left center. He'll make the catch. Everybody's tagging. The throw comes into third. It's a sacrifice fly, and the Potters lead 4-1. Dobson, the best name in baseball, scores. Everybody else moves up one. Moore picks up his 8th run batted into the season, and now with 2 outs, it'll bring up Jackson Norton. And I'm feeling a Jackson Norton home run today.
Are you?
I am. It's a Jackson home run. It's either going to be Norton or Henderson. I don't know which one.
We'll pick one.
Or Ryan, because we have Ryan Jackson, too. So I'm feeling a Jackson home run. It takes 33% of the roster, okay? I played that pretty well, I think.
I think you did.
I think I did. Single and a strikeout for Norton. Takes outside from Grady, 83 miles an hour. Connor from Pacific University up there in Oregon up there. I'm going to say their mascot's the Lumberjacks.
Do you know that for real?
I know that for, what do you think, I'm Evan? I know everything? No, of course not. But whenever, he'll look it up and he'll tell us what it is and he'll act like he knew it all the time. And I commend that. That's good.
Well, that's good research.
That is, well, it's a good way to play it off, too. Swing and a miss. Looks like 2 balls and 1 strike on Jackson Norton.
This one?
Outfield straightaway and deep.
Their mascot is a boxer.
Just any boxer?
I don't know if it's
Thomas Hearns?
Yeah, exactly. Thomas the Hitman Hearns.
The Pacific University Hitmen. Oh, it's a creature. It's a creature that's part boxer. I hear Stone's reading it. It sounds awesome.
Yeah, it's a lot like you, a mythical beast.
Mythical beast, yeah. Part Chinese mythology. That's me. Of the Boxer Rebellion. Okay. Actually, I'm glad we went down that rabbit hole. It sounds pretty cool. 1 and 2 now. Outside. Said 1 and 2 there.
But it was 3 and 2 up on the scoreboard.
Okay, so there you go. All right, yeah.
So now the bases are loaded again.
There you go. Way to take over once again. I love it.
Is this your home run guy?
Luke Euler. Jackson Norton, Jackson Henderson, Ryan Jackson. 5-7-9. Now Luke can illustrate Riley's theorem. A grand slam now would probably go ahead and give him a player of the game honors. That's outside from Grady, who's given up a single and walked 3 in the inning. Actually 2 in the inning. Carson Moore has the sacrifice fly. Potters lead at 4-1. We're in the 5th. That's
ouch.
A jam job, which ends up in front of the Peloteros dugout, and Luke's going to say, I don't know if this bat is up to factory specs anymore.
I don't think it is.
Yeah, I think we might want to get a little quality control on this baby. And so I'm from Rockland. We have pretty high quality bats in Rockland. So this is not going to pass muster right here. You know. Piper the Peacock's been kind of low-key today. Of course, he's got to compete with the superheroes, who I haven't seen in a while. Ever since we saw Wonder Woman and Supergirl come by, we haven't seen them for a while.
So most of these guys play in college metal bats and Wood Bat League, which is his. Do they provide their own bats?
I do not know that, but I don't think so. Because, as you said, they probably don't have any cause to have wood bats since they use metal bats all the time. But it's something we can send. We can send somebody down. An intrepid reporter can find out for us. That is a ball. 2-1 on Luke Euler out of University of Nevada, Reno. He has 4 runs batted in on the summer, looking to double that right now and put himself in contention. That is strike. 2-2. So when the batter rolls his head back in disgust, that means he doesn't agree with the call.
Or he's looking for another answer.
Can I get a second opinion,
he's
please?
Looking back here. Is Phantom still with me? Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm right. Yeah, I'm here with you, Luke. Don't worry, bud. That is. Ooh, I thought we were here for a ring 'em up.
Yep.
I really did. I don't know if it was a strike or not. It had the look of one, and the catcher Ruggiero is agreeing. So it's a full count. The bases are loaded. 2 outs. Everybody but the runner at third will be taken off. It's hit down to third. Lopez, a nice play by Cruz Lopez, and he gets to the bag.
That was close.
Just ahead of Aiden Diome. So the Potters score once in the 5th. We go to the 6th. They're on top 4-1.
Buy a personalized brick for you, your loved ones, or your business, and show everyone your commitment to Lincoln baseball. Framed and engraved by our own Lincoln High Ag program students, your brick will be featured on unique movable brick walls. Find your name in the stadium entrance for the 2024 and 2025 seasons. Then visit your brick in its permanent home inside the stadium. Bricks can be purchased here for $250. Get it now at friendsofmcbean.org.
I'm Bill Spear, North Valley president of 5 Star Bank. In a time when business can feel so uncertain, we're here for you every step of the way.
I know they have a lot of bells and whistles within their bank, but just the relationship piece here locally on the business side is huge for us.
5 Star treats us like we're number one. They're right there with suggestions, with help. So I have to bank with people that have our mission in mind.
We're 5 Star Bank. How can we help you?
Hi, Bill Evans, president of the Placer County Association of Realtors. We're in the store, our conference facilities, an amazing team helps keep together an amazing organization, and we thank them all.
This organization can't do what it does and can't run the way it runs without the help of so many members volunteering their time.
The success of the Placer County Association of Realtors is largely dependent on our active volunteer members to help our organization and industry. The work of our committees greatly impacts our ability to champion efforts across the board and giving back to the Placer County community wherever we can.
Like all service organizations, I wanted to serve. And getting involved with the affiliate committee was the perfect way to do that.
I love being able to serve my community with my business friends and other leaders and give back to those who are in need.
The thing I love about the PCAR committees is they all work toward the same goal of bringing the community together to support those in need in our surrounding area.
I instantly came to the meeting and had a wonderful time. felt like I was a part of something bigger, and it was just the start of my leadership journey.
Hey, Potters fans, want to keep restoring and renovating historic McBean Stadium? Now you can become a member of Friends of McBean. Annual membership start at $50. Become a member now at
Top of inning number 6. Pat's still showing me pictures of the bat dog at which game was this again? This is Kannapolis? No, this was. You got to put in your headphones there.
That was the Kannapolis Cannonballers.
And they had the bat dog, and that dog is awesome. He just sprints out there. Got that tail wagging. There he goes. He gets the bat. No, he missed the bat. Now he has the bat. And he brings it back. That's awesome.
Yep.
Dante Ruggiero is the first hitter. Off the new pitcher, Troy Yeltsin. Third pitcher for the Potters today. Gerald Hansen went the first 4. Then an inning from Brock McReynolds in which he gave up no hits, but he walked 3. He didn't get any runs. Got out of it with a fly ball to center field. And here is Yeltsin. So, and you showed me the other one that had the fireworks, and they didn't let fog or anything.
No,
they said, well, I know you can't see these fireworks, but we're shooting them off. It's fireworks.
About the 7th inning, fog rolled in, right? Fog and mist.
We don't have that problem.
Right, and it was dark, and they went ahead with the fireworks anyway, out past center field. And you're like, I don't know if those are taillights. What is that?
I don't know. You could see there's strike 3 on Ruggiero. You could see. I could see the fireworks in your video there. They'll bring up Cade Robertson. Robertson has struck out both times he's been to the plate.
Here's a great one. So I'm with my son and one of his coworkers who are at the Kannapolis Cannonballers in North Carolina, and it's Memorial Day weekend. So this is on a Saturday. And they wanted to stretch their legs, so they're up talking, standing up.
Okay.
And the PA guy's talking about, our servicemen and women and how we need to honor them. And if you're a serviceman or woman, please stand up, or a family member. And they're just chatting about whatever. But all of a sudden, my son realizes that people are like, hey, thanks for your service.
Thanks for your service,
it's like,
pal.
What?
Oh, no, I didn't go.
Could you sit down, please?
I know. It sounds like it was a great trip.
It was a wonderful trip.
Foul ball back to the screen from Robertson. Now, do you mind telling people the story you told me before about how you found out you were going on this trip?
When I was going to retire, my wife asked me one time, what do you want to do? And I said, I want to see my family. So I've got a sister in Ohio, a brother in Alabama, my son's in North Carolina.
Nice play by Dobson, best name in the business. Did he get the bag? He did.
Nicely
Brady
done.
Dobson to Yeltsin for the out at first base. Please continue, sir.
And another brother in Texas. So what she set up, I get home one day and she goes, sit down, we need to talk. And I'm like, oh, man. But what she had, because she wanted to make sure that I had my birth certificate, I didn't have my real ID yet, so I have to go get that. She set up flights, like every 3 or 4 days. I was with a different sibling or my son. Hotel rooms, because, you don't want me staying with you.
Yeah, I got that.
Car rental. And then at every stop there was a ball game to go to.
That's great.
And that was it.
That's just great.
Yeah. That's
tip of the cap.
That's somebody who pays attention, right?
Who's the Hall of Famer in that family? That's what I'm asking.
Not me.
You. That's what I'm asking you, mister. That sounds like you had a great time. And saw a great slice of Americana, too.
Yeah.
Because the minor league baseball is endured forever, it seems like. And every one is so unique, And
people just love it,
Oh, yeah.
And they're very true to their team, right?
Well, that's their city. I mean, that's their identity,
that's
right?
That's their pride,
Yeah, pride, exactly. Rain Miller, the hitter, he has homered and struck out.
It's like I keep telling people, and I have for years, have you been to a Potters game? Well, no. You have to go. If you like baseball even a little bit, you should come to a Potters game.
There you go.
You'll have a great time.
There's the commercial for the Potters. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th. Nice job on defense, by the way. 1-2-3 from Yeltsin. Potters on top, 4-1. Emergency return because we have Evan take care of the camera. Evan does it. It is the spinning bat race. It is Stones McCoy. It is the great Chris Toy. And Stones, they're going to do the spinning bat race. They've got to do 7 times, spin around the bat, and then try to get to Piper. They should study this in medical schools all over the world. Okay, come on, hurry up. You got to go faster than that.
3.
You're going too slow. There goes Chris. Oh, wait a minute. Chris, where are you going, Chris? And there goes Stones. And the great thing is that's how they run most of the time. The winner is Chris Toy, and Stones tries to tackle Piper the Peacock. Bravo for everybody involved.
Question.
Yes.
You said 7.
Yes.
I counted 4.
And yet still they had the effects just like there were 7.
Well, if they were younger, they could do 7.
I think these are the only 2 contestants that came in pre-spun. And you could tell.
So what does he win?
I think that's a really good prize, but I forget what it is. But I got to give Toy credit. He made it all the way onto the field, which usually is a sign of that it's worked, and then made all the way back and still won the race. See what we got going on here with the left-hander. Number 27.
Yep.
That's Jackson Seal. Connor Grady went 2 innings, gave up no hits and 1 hit and 1 run. So he'll start us off here in the bottom of the 6th inning. I think they did a tremendous job, those 2, in the spinning bat race. But like you said, 7 may have been
it's a stretch.
It's an ambiguous number, let's just say.
It's a wishful number.
Let's just say they might have done 7. Jackson Henderson, the first batter against Jackson Seal, a left-hander out of Butte Community College. Henderson's been hit by a pitch and grounded to second. Dad Shay, Mom April, and Grandma Bobby in the crowd, as they were yesterday. They came up, gave us some great merch from Shelton State, which is Jackson's school, the Buccaneers. I don't know I didn't look what city that college is actually in. Henderson takes a strike from Seal. Mason Belding and Ryan Jackson will follow here in the bottom of the 6th. Potters lead this one 4-1. That's in the dirt. Now there are already talks of doping, and there's already talks of cheating as far as how many times they spun. Chris said he spun 5 times. He forgot it was supposed to be 7. I don't know if I'm buying that.
The thing about it is Stone's bet on himself.
Yeah,
so.
He did. Actually did. But the problem is he bet Chris. So that's okay. You can owe me. $1,000 you're slicing the woods. That's okay. You can owe me. 2-1.
I'm with you.
There's no gambling at Bushwood, sir, and I never slice. Judge Smales was, under pressure. He wasn't a good golfer.
No,
he was not. You put him, get a little rattle, you rattle him a little bit, he can't handle it. Now Danny Noonan.
That guy could handle
ice
it.
Water, my friend.
Yep.
That is outside for a ball.
Miss it, miss it, miss it, miss it, miss it.
Yes. One time we were at the American Century Golf Tournament up in Tahoe. This has got to be like 20 years ago. And we were covering it. And I was sitting around in a break, and I had like a polo shirt on. I kind of looked like a official person. And this guy came up to me, and I was reading the pairing sheet to see who we might get for an interview or something. And this guy comes up to me, and he goes, "Hey, do you know when I play?" Because he thought I worked there. And I had just been reading, and I said, "Yeah, you play at 9:25. He goes, "Okay, thanks." I go, "That means you have time for an interview." And that's how we got Danny Noonan on our show.
Oh, that's great.
It was Michael O'Keefe. Yeah. And he had probably went, Christ, I guess I got to because that guy helped me out.
Is he a good golfer?
He had a nice swing. I think he learned that swing for the movie. He was not a golfer at all, but a great actor. Henderson gets the walk. So, yeah, it pays to read the pairing sheet. Yeah, you got plenty of time to come on the show. And he was a good guy. Here's Mason Belding. He has struck out twice so far today. 5 for 19 with 6 runs batted in on the summer for the product of Del Oro High School, Louisiana State University. I noticed that Stones and Toy came up here very quickly and then just jettisoned. They just didn't want to stay around.
No.
Because there's a lot of impropriety. Belding pops that one foul. A lot of allegations of impropriety.
We were up in Tahoe one year for the same time that the golf tournament was going on. And I think my oldest son was about 10. And we were in walking distance of the golf course. I said, hey, you want to go check out Michael Jordan?
Yeah, why not?
He's not there. I said, yeah, he is. No, so he thought it was more important to sleep.
Yeah.
Then I came back with a picture of Jordan, and he said, no way.
Dude.
You missed it.
Dude. Kids, though, I'll come back at you because we were sitting on the driving range. Charles Barkley was out there. And Charles Barkley, famously a bad golfer, but he was hitting. There was nobody around, so he was just hitting perfect shots. Perfect. And then when Golf Channel came back later, he wasn't. But he came out there, and everybody was swarming around him. Everybody's swarming around him. He goes, I don't want to talk to anybody but kids. And my two sons were the only two kids that were allowed in there.
Okay.
And he went up to him and said, how's it going? And they just stared at him like they were looking up at a building. Neither one of them said a word. Oh. Belding rips it down the right field, foul. Neither one of them said. They were both frozen in time.
You're a kid. You're starstruck.
One was like 4 and one was 8, and they just stared up. And he was as nice as he could be. Hey, how you doing? What's going on? And everything. And they're just looking at him, and they didn't move.
Okay, I'll give you an example of the opposite. When my son was about 8, we had a producer for our morning show named Louise Turner.
Oh, she was the best.
Yeah, about the nicest person.
Maybe the best human being I've ever met.
Yep.
Fly ball to center field. Fisher makes the play and a little ray of sun out there, but Chris handles it for the first out.
So her husband, Elston, assistant coach with the Kings.
Right, former player.
So my mother-in-law at the time has my son Lucas at the game, right? And Louise's son at that time is like a freshman in high school.
Yeah.
And after games, they allowed him to get on the court and shoot around. So apparently my son also was allowed to go out there. Louise let him and shoot around. So the next day, we're in the middle of the show, I get a call from my wife. And she goes, we have to talk to our son. I said, why? I said, he smacked Allen Iverson in the butt. And I'm like, what? Excuse me? And I'm mouthing it, and I looked at Louise.
In the middle of a school day?
And I'm looking at Louise, and she's got her mouth covered. She's laughing hysterically. She goes, it's true, it's true. Well, apparently he was out there shooting with her son after the game. They had played the 76ers. Iverson was coming across the court. He's on his cell phone. And my son thought at that moment he needed to run up to him, slap him across the butt, and go, good game, dog.
I think that was the perfect time. If not, now when?
So, yeah. So we had to have a little sit-down when I got home.
Why? For taking advantage of a great situation and throwing in the dog makes it even better. Jackson 0-2 with the steal of second base is Jackson Henderson. I think that's just fantastic.
Yeah, that's because you're not his dad.
Well, no. Fouled out of play. 0-2. So you hadn't been out here in a couple years, Pat. Now, is it the same as you remember it? Everything the same? I mean, it's kind of even. I think it's even a little bit better experience now. They make tweaks all over the place every year.
It's dressed up a little more.
Yeah.
I keep hearing about this great cold beverage that you're going to get me, but I haven't seen it yet.
What? Willie's Wild Card?
Yeah, Willie's Wild Card. Yeah.
We'll send somebody down for a Willie's Wild Card. I have to have Willie deliver that to you personally. He's very proud of his. He's very proud of his drink,
as he should be.
He is. He's very proud of it.
I love the fact that the stands are full. I know a lot of it has to do with not only the quality of baseball, but their fireworks.
Fireworks tonight, yeah, absolutely. Lincoln fans love a fireworks display. And we did have superhero night. We had some kids that fans dressed as superheroes. Line to right field. Coming on is Robertson. He'll make the catch and get it in quickly. I think that's Lamont Bufford out there in right field who's taken over for Robertson. 2 outs at second base, still Jackson Henderson. And let's go to the top of the order for the Pat Still avowed best name in baseball, Mr. Brady Dobson.
Here we go.
Here we go. He has scored twice tonight, Pat, with your support.
He's going to get a hit here and bring in a run.
Well, that would be excellent, first of all, and it would be his 8th run batting of the season. Lefty against lefty from Jackson Seal. Hits it out in the air towards center field. Fisher's going to have to go back a little bit, still going back. Reaches up and makes the catch. That ball was at about 350 feet, but we needed a couple extra feet. So no runs for the Potters in the 6th. We go to the 7th. They stay on top 4-1.
You are laborers rising. And now you understand where we came from, what solidarity means, and what we have ahead of us. No one's going to defend us but us. No one's going to help construction workers except us. And I can't wait to see you out there.
American River College is a top-tier community college sports program that provides student athletes with the opportunity to thrive both athletically and academically. ARC Athletics is currently ranked 5th in the state and 2nd in Northern California. With over 19 sports programs, our athletes compete with the region's best athletes. Our diverse and dedicated coaching staff helps athletes develop the skills necessary to compete at the next level. Start your community college athletics journey with us. American River College, Sacramento's best athletic.
I love this guy.
Go Beavers.
That button means your mic's on. So when you said you loved Willie, he knows it now.
Good. That's good.
Yeah. You're getting a Willie's wild card, too.
I don't care. I want Willie to know.
He's great. He has been here since day one, game one. He's been at every Potters game in 10 years. He is absolutely fantastic at his job. He's got to be the best PA guy in the business. He could go national anytime he wanted to. I mean, come on.
But he loves it.
But
here.
he loves Lincoln, and he's a staple of the community. What do we got going? T.J. Smith here, and then Ben Jordan and Chris Fisher against Dawson Raddick, who was in for the Potters. Yeltsin, good job. 3 batters faced, 3 batters retired. Raddick out of Gretna, Nebraska, delivers it outside. And Reinhardt College, they're the Eagles.
Submarine guy.
He is a submarine guy, yeah. Like the Hunt for Red October, something like that. Smith has grounded to second and grounded to first. So TJ is 0 for 2. He was Timothy for the first 2 games, and they wrote him as TJ today. So I'm going with TJ as a more baseball name.
Seems like
Since
it.
you're the big baseball name guy, you've already christened Brady Dobson as the
What's
best
his last name?
Smith, TJ Smith.
TJ Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah, TJ's much better.
Okay. He'll take a strike right there. Just celebrate you approving of his name. TJ takes a strike. It's 2-1. Ben Jordan is next. Then the top of the order, Chris Fisher. Here in the 7th. TJ takes outside, 3-1. Potters pitchers 4 free passes, 8 strikeouts so far, 7 of those by the starter, Gerald Hansen, who made a great return to Potterland with 4 one-run innings. And that's ball 4. So that's the 5th free pass from Potters pitchers. And Ben Jordan, who struck out and walked. He is the dueling dogs batter, so last inning, oh no, actually not the last inning because this is fireworks night, so beer sales do not stop after the 7th inning. But he can get half price on dueling dogs for all these thirsty fans, and there are a lot of them who are thirsty. It's a thirsty business, being a fan. Hit down to first base. Dobson's going to go to second for one. They get a double play back to first. No, because there's nobody covering. And running it down. Dobson, I think, made the correct play to go to first, but then he anticipated somebody taking over. He anticipated Raddick covering first, but didn't happen that way.
No, it didn't. And that's what they teach you, right? If you're the shortstop or second baseman, you get that throw.
You throw it back.
You throw it over the bag.
Yeah. Unfortunately, when there's three guys standing around the bag, you don't know which one. You just throw it to the bag. But there's
somebody
three guys,
take it.
Maybe in that situation, if the first baseman's within a step of first, sometimes you step on first and try to get the double play that way. But Brady delivered a perfect throw to short. So here's Chris Fisher. He takes a ball. He has flied to right, struck out, and walked. 7 for 19 with a home run and 7 RBI in the 6-game series between these two teams. First 3 were all Potters. The last 2 have been really, really close. And tonight, no exception to that. It is 4-1 Potters in the top of inning number 7. Throw to first base. And he gets back in there, does Ben Jordan out of Roseville.
That's closer than I thought it would be.
Yeah, I agree. Fisher out of Sierra College plays an excellent center field. Covers a lot of ground. As you point out, Pat, the ball really carrying the center field, especially tonight. And both center fielders have had to move back on balls I thought were going to come down 20 feet shorter than they did. Home run power for Fisher as the Potters 4-1 lead here. Cruz Lopez, the third baseman, follows Chris Fisher. Jordan inching off over at first base. Raddick to the plate, hit out on a hop to shortstop. Going to be a tough play. Second base 1. They're not going to go to first.
Smart.
Yep. Euler just getting the 1. Fisher will be at first, but Euler to Moore at second base, and Carson wisely holding on to it rather than throwing it away with very small chance of getting Fisher at first base. So here's Cruz Lopez. A couple of groundouts and a strikeout for Cruz, so he is 0 for 3 tonight. Left-handed hitter against Dawson Raddick. Potters also got looks like a left-hander warming up down in their bullpen, and there's activity as well for Peloteros as the first pitch is high to Cruz Lopez. Pat's still here with me tonight. We thank him for doing that. Coming back out here to Lincoln. I know it's a trek for you, and you don't think you're treated well at the gate. I understand that.
I love the drive.
People aren't taking care of you.
Every time I make that drive from my house, I always say to myself, why don't I live out here? I should live out here.
Hey, I can get you good tickets to the Potters every night.
Can you?
You could probably get
like tonight?
You could. No, tonight I couldn't. Tonight's a sellout. I go, hey, can I get a ticket for Pat? It's a sellout, dude. Come on. Outside from Dawson.
What if you asked me if there was a +1? What if there would have been a +1?
Then I would have worked on getting you tickets.
My +1 would have been at the sidewalk right now.
No, you would have been. The +1 would have been in here.
Right.
I know priorities, my friends. I don't always act on them, but I know them. There goes the runner. The pitch is a strike. The throw to second is perfect.
That was beautiful.
And he is out. That was fantastic.
Gorgeous.
A throw by Belding, the tag by Euler. Textbook stuff. It's time to stretch, Pat, as you've got your Willie's wild card. Let's celebrate.
I'm going to be lost for a minute.
Bottom of the 7th, Potters on top by 3.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Placer County's best kept secret is back for another exciting summer at historic McBean Stadiums. Loaded with fun for the whole family, local beer, wine, and eats. Fireworks, giveaways, theme nights, kids zone, and more. Come join in the fun and enjoy small town baseball with Major League Entertainment. Tickets on sale now at LincolnPotters.com.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Come on out and join in the fun.
Buy a personalized brick for you, your loved ones, or your business, and show everyone your commitment to Lincoln baseball. Framed and engraved by our own Lincoln High Ag program students, your brick will be featured on unique movable brick walls. Find your name in the stadium entrance for the 2024 and 2025 seasons. Then visit your brick in its permanent home inside the stadium. Bricks can be purchased here for $250. Get it now at friendsofmcbean.org.
I'm Bill Spear, North Valley president of Five Star Bank. In a time when business can feel so uncertain, we're here for you every step of the way.
I know they have a lot of bells and whistles within their bank, but just the relationship piece here locally on the business side is huge for us.
5 Star treats us like we're number one. They're right there with.
Bottom of inning number 7, Mark DeFanuel along with the great Pat Still. Evan still running the controls and doing a pretty good job. Liam Brown is the new pitcher for Peloteros. He comes to us from Sierra College. Jackson Seal, 1 inning, 1 walk, no runs. Looks like Jordy Lopez loosening up for the Potters in their bullpen. Quincy Malbro's our hitter. He's doubled and singled. So pretty good night for Quincy.
Yeah, great game.
Scored twice. He's driven in 1 out of Loomis, California. And Purdue University, the Boilermakers. Two 2-0 on Quince. Slow chopper out to shortstop. Jordan across the diamond for the out at first base. So 1 down here in the 7th, and Aiden Diome will be the hitter.
Is this how most of the games have gone in this series?
No.
This is a lot tighter then.
Yeah, well, like I say, the first 3 games last weekend were 7-2, 9-2, 19-5 Potters. Thursday was extra innings, I think it was 9-8. Last night was 10-8, and now it's 4-1. So much more competitive this second week. Part of it is because Peloteros had played a little bit better defense. So they gave up a lot of runs in that first 3. Their pitching has been better in these 3 games than it was in the first 3. Potters pitchers have been a little bit. We still have had a pretty high total of walks and stuff, but pitching has been a little better. It's just been kind of more evenly matched. And today, it was a pretty well pitched game on both sides.
Do you think there are a lot of walks lately because they're working on stuff, or is it that seeking velocity versus command?
I think a lot of it, especially early, is just because, and we talked about it a little bit before, just because pitchers haven't pitched in a while. And they're just not in a groove, and they don't pitch enough to get in a groove. Now, a couple of the Potters we've seen tonight, like Dawson Raddick, they're getting him out there every second or third game because he's out of the pen. But you just don't pitch that much, and you just need to get in the groove. And then you have some guys who are just really wild, and we've had a couple of those this summer as well. But you're just gonna get those kind of games. Diome takes a ball. 2-2 on Aiden. He has grounded out and walked twice. Out of Roseville, California, West Park High School. He takes ball 3. Swing and a miss. He got Diome on strikes. 2 quick outs here in the 7th for Liam Brown, and the batter is Carson Moore. Carson flied to center, struck out, and hit a sacrifice fly. So 0 for 2, and he picked up his 8th run batted in of the summer. Out of San Diego State, went to Del Oro High School. The Eagles or the Golden Eagles, one of the two.
San Diego State, man, beautiful campus.
Beautiful. There's a strike.
My son went to Westmont, which is in Santa Barbara.
Yes.
And every time I went down there to see a game or just to visit him, I'd always leave with this. Don't get used to it.
The world isn't like that?
No.
Well, he's in North Carolina now?
Yeah, Charlotte.
There's some beautiful country in North Carolina.
Charlotte is an amazing town. It really is. It's like Sacramento on steroids with a little more history.
Okay. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Mr. Carson Moore. Yeah, I hear good things about North Carolina. The scuttlebutt, the talking by the water cooler.
Is that what you hear?
That's what I hear. I'm not saying it's San Diego. Okay, I'm not saying that. 2-2 to Carson. Jackson Norton waits, hoping to get a chance this inning. Brown delivers high and outside.
The past couple of years has been a guy that works. I'm retired, so I'm not in the building anymore, but there was a guy that still works for 1140, the same station used to work for. And he grew up in San Diego. And so I would always ask him, "You're from San Diego?" "Yeah." "What are you doing here?" Answer, "I don't know."
And with that, we go to the top of the 8th inning. Potters on top 4-1.
Hi, Bill Evans, President of the Placer County Association of Realtors. We're in the store, our conference facilities, an amazing team help us keep together an amazing organization. And we thank them all.
This organization can't do what it does and can't run the way it runs without the help of so many members volunteering their time.
The success of the Placer County Association of Realtors is largely dependent on our active volunteer members to help our organization and industry. The work of our committees greatly impacts our ability to champion efforts across the board and giving back to the Placer County community wherever we can.
Like all service organizations, I wanted to serve. And getting involved with the affiliate committee was the perfect way to do that.
I love being able to serve my community with my business friends and other leaders and give back to those who are in need.
The thing I love about the PCAR committees is they all work toward the same goal of bringing the community together to support those in need in our surrounding area.
I instantly came to the meeting and had a wonderful time, felt like I was a part of something bigger, and it was just the start of my leadership journey.
Gooseport Public House. We have sports on 10 big screen TVs, 23 beer taps with classics and crafts, a full bar with creative craft mixed drinks, live music, and most importantly, great fresh food. In downtown Roseville off Vernon Street, only 15 minutes from the ballpark. See ya at Gooseport.
Potters fans want to keep restoring and renovating historic McBean Stadium? Now you can become a member of Friends of McBean. Annual membership start at $50. Become a member now at friendsofmcbean.org.
Top of the 8th inning. Jordi Lopez on the mound. He is the new pitcher for the Potters. Cruz Lopez is the hitter, but more importantly, Pat, you got your Willie's wild card. What do we got?
It's awesome. Who came up with this concoction?
I think it was the Papa's Coffee Company. I don't know that Willie gave him specifications or what. It's a pop-up right side. Second base is Carson Moore, and he has it.
It's kind of a cherry thing, Dr. Pepper with cream.
Yes, that's how he described it. That was actually Devin Zavala who hit for Cruz Lopez and popped out. But you're loving it. You're loving Willie's wild card. And he likes it when people enjoy his drink.
You're gonna have to.
He got it around for everybody.
Peel me off the ceiling when this is over.
Maybe we should have given you Willie's wild card in the first inning and not the.
Oh, I hear you.
Not the 8th. It's not an 8th inning drink. That is a ball. That's Wasilchuk at the plate. And Andrew has walked twice and grounded to short.
Are we allowed to say the Knicks won?
Well, I don't know. Why don't you test that? Yeah. So New York is going crazy. I think there's some World Cup action in New York, and now we have Knicks fans all over the streets, and so that's got to be a nice combination.
Yep. I mean, I'm happy for them. At the same time, I'd rather be here at the moment.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd want to be there.
I don't want to be in there. Would you rather be there now, or would you rather be there on when they drop the ball on New Year's Eve?
Ooh.
When they make that thing, well, we've been standing out here for like 37 hours.
And I'm freezing.
There's 1 million people. Where do you go to the bathroom? I'm sorry. That's all I want to know.
In New York? I think wherever you want.
That's exactly the answer, my friend. 2-1. But you made a great point, though. You said every game you looked at in that series, in the third quarter, Spurs had a double-digit lead.
Yeah.
And they lost 4 out of 5. That's crazy. I think some of that is youth in the players and the coach.
I don't want to take away from this ball game because the Potters are ahead. They're playing well.
Yes, they are.
But I don't understand the offensive sets of the San Antonio Spurs. You have a 7'5" guy and you put him in the corner on offense.
Okay, I'm going to disagree with you because he's 7'6". But
okay. Maybe get him, I don't know, closer to the basket?
That would be that fundamentally, if you had a child who was 4 years old and just learned the game, they say, hey, here's a guy taller than everybody else. We'll put him over there, right by the basket, so he can just drop it in. Check swing, did he go? No, he did not. Remember, Kira Crandall, who sang our national anthem?
Yeah.
That age person would know what to do with Wembanyama.
Right.
She would know. Put the big guy over there by the basket. It's not that simple. Okay, maybe it's not. Maybe it is.
Look, what do we know? We're Kings fans.
We don't know, yeah. We just have people and we pass on them and let them go to other teams, and then they go to the playoffs.
Well.
Or fire coaches.
Look at the finals.
I did.
Mike Brown.
Excuse
me, he got his ring, right?
Yeah, well, he had one already, but congratulations to him. I mean, that's pretty cool. And the Spurs, the thing about the Spurs is they'll get passes for the most part, and rightfully so, because they're ahead of schedule, as weird as that sounds.
Mm-hmm.
They weren't supposed to be there this year. Here's Cody Ferrante. Struck out, singled, and flied to center. The fly to center was back in the fifth, and he hit it deep to center field. Flagged down by Ryan Jackson.
Wow, not a good day for De'Aaron Fox. He took 15 shots. He made 3.
Okay.
He scored 7 points.
That's not good.
No.
And that was a home game, right? That's at
Yep.
San Antonio?
Yep.
Yeah, you don't want to lose the last game of the finals on your home floor. That's not a good look, since you've already lost a couple of games on your home floor. In fact, you didn't win one in the series on your home floor, right?
Let's see.
Because they lost the first 2. Ferrante fouls it back. Also from Purdue University. He came out of Sac City College. DHing for Peloteros tonight. Peloteros just 3 hits in this game. Potters have had 3 relievers. McReynolds, Yeltsin, and Raddick. After Hansen went the first 4. Lopez delivers, it's fouled off.
You have a pitcher on the Potters who's from Bradley? Went to Bradley University?
I think that's Andrew Ballantyne.
Yep.
Yeah, I think so.
You know where that is?
Isn't that in Illinois, Indiana, somewhere?
Illinois, you're right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. That's Hersey Hawkins School. Fastball, and everybody's leaving except for the umpire. And that's not a good sign.
You know, went to Bradley is Jim Les.
Yes, very good. Is he still coaching UC Davis?
He is.
Oh,
yeah.
very good. 2-2 on Cody. Potters thought they should be in the dugout, but it rarely works out the way you want it to. And they're leaving again, and Jordi Lopez has left the mound twice. If he does it one more time, that would be a record. See, it's not like the bat throwing thing. When you're the pitcher and you're leaving the mound, it has no effect on the call the umpire is making because it's already made. Full count on Ferrante. Swings and misses. Breaking pitch. You have to throw to first to make it official. And they put the seal on it. We'll go to the bottom of inning number 8. Potters stay on top, 4-1.
Lincoln provides all the charm of a small town, yet still provides access to excellent local medical care. At Lincoln Urgent Care, you can find expert services and a compassionate staff available 7 days a week. Our friendly front desk staff will welcome you when you come into our brand new facility. Your wait time will be minimal at our walk-in clinic, unlike the emergency room. From broken bones and lacerations to allergies, flu shots, and illnesses, we treat a variety of urgent medical conditions. What sets us apart is not just our central location in Lincoln, but the convenience of our extended hours, including weekends. We've become Lincoln's first choice for urgent care because we treat patients of all ages for a variety of conditions and take most insurances. We're proud to be an approved provider for veterans and welcome in our military patients.
From our family to yours, we're here when you need us.
Potters fans want to keep restoring and renovating historic McBean Stadium? Now you can become a member of Friends of McBean. Annual membership start at $50. Become a member now at friendsofmcbean.org.
This job is
Bottom of the 8th inning, Friends in low places. The standard in the middle of the 8th inning. The fans contributing mightily to the performance, and we're ready to go. Pierce Fondren's the new pitcher for the Peloteros. So Liam Brown went 1 inning and struck out 2. He was very impressive out there. And here's Fondren. Jackson Norton, the first batter, and he takes a strike. Singled, walked, and struck out did Jackson Norton. And my Jackson, I have 2 chances at a Jackson home run because I predicted a Jackson home run.
Okay.
I have 2 chances in this inning. Norton takes inside.
This pitcher,
Pierce Fondren.
Yeah, do you know how old he is?
Is that a trick question? No,
no,
I do
no,
not.
no. The reason I'm asking
Sierra
is
College.
Okay.
Yeah.
There are a lot of guys when they get to college that look like me, like you're still 17.
Yes.
And then you've got, other guys in college that look like they're 30.
Yes.
Right. This young man looks like he's 17.
Okay.
That will bode well for him later in life.
Yes, it will. He doesn't realize it now.
Right now, not that intimidating.
Not that.
Good
Swing
pitch,
and a miss.
though.
That was an excellent breaking ball. Norton, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Tooker, Grady, Seal, Brown, and now Fondren for Peloteros. Outside 3-2. Potters with just 5 hits in this game. They put three of their runs on the board in the first 3 innings and have scored once since. Grinder to the left of the second baseman, scoops it up. That's Rain Miller, and he gets Norton at first base.
Yep. Not only a well-pitched game for both sides so far, but also really good defense.
Yep. You like to see that because you got two teams that are kind of like rounded into shape for the bulk of their season, and you want to be playing good ball defensively, especially for the Potters, as we mentioned. 2 days off after this one, and then Tuesday night, 6:35, they're taking on the Humboldt Crabs in the first of a 3-game series. And on Wednesday, Pat, I know you love this, it's Wine and Wiener Wednesday.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, $2 off.
Is that W-I-N-E?
W-I-N-E. Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Just wanted to clarify.
It's not Wine About Your Wiener Wednesday. It's Wine
stop.
and Wiener Wednesday. What? I said what?
Stop.
Hey, guess who we found? Stones McCoy's back.
Hey, he is back.
Yeah, he lost the Dizzy Bat race. There's a chopper to the right side, picked up by the first baseman, flipped to the pitcher. Fondren covering. That was handled well by Smith and Fondren for the second out of the inning. I mean, there were Chicago elections that had less rigging than this match between those two. A little bat spinning. Here's Ethan Groves going to hit for Jackson Henderson.
How many times were you supposed to spin around? 7. I counted 4. 5? Okay.
Yeah, still very short of 7.
I think when you're dizzy, it's easy to lose count.
I told you he was pre-spun. Here's Ethan Groves out of Sac City College in Elk Grove, California. Left-handed hitter batting for Henderson. Takes inside from Fondren, 1-0.
Which high school in Elk Grove, do you know?
I do not.
Okay.
There are many, and they're all good.
We will let that go.
They're all good at baseball. At Elk Grove High School, my people are telling me, part of the Thundering Herd.
Okay.
Evan probably knows. He probably played against him as the Broncos.
His brother? Okay.
See, he was in the wars. That's why Evan knows. Hell, that one's going over. Hey, come on.
Man, I thought you had that.
I did. I was ready. I was going to watch it into my hands.
That hit the plate and bounced over the backstop.
Yeah, but
you don't see that often.
Not that often, no.
Did you ever get a foul ball back here?
No, because of the angle. We had a couple of times there's been a ball that's bounced, that's gotten through the little gap up there, bounced and come up here, but it hasn't reached us. One time I think there was a ball that hit the front of the plate and came all the way up and actually did clear that fence and was down in those very fancy seats down there. Nice pitch in there for a strike. A little bit of movement on that one. I think might have some of Tom's moon rays on that one.
Do you think that woman walking right there realizes how sunburnt she is? She's gonna feel that later.
Yeah, but that's too familiar for me. I don't want to talk about that. Lifted high up in the air into short left center field. 3 players converging, and that is caught. Wow.
Beautiful.
That was a fantastic catch by the shortstop. Jordan going back and making the play for the third out. Let's go to the 9th inning. Potters trying to nail it down. They're on top 4-1.
Hi, Bill Evans, President of the Placer County Association of Realtors. We're in the store, our conference facilities, an amazing team helps keep together an amazing organization. And we thank them all.
This organization can't do what it does and can't run the way it runs without the help of so many members volunteering their time.
The success of the Placer County Association of Realtors is largely dependent on our active volunteer members to help our organization and industry. The work of our committees greatly impacts our ability to champion efforts across the board and giving back to the Placer County community wherever we can.
Like all service organizations, I wanted to serve. And getting involved with the affiliate committee was the perfect way to do that.
I love being able to serve my community with my business friends and other leaders and give back to those who are in need.
The thing I love about the PCAR committees is they all work toward the same goal of bringing the community together to support those in need in our surrounding area.
I instantly came to the meeting and had a wonderful time, felt like I was a part of something bigger, and it was just the start of my leadership journey.
Gooseport Public House. We have sports on 10 big screen TVs, 23 beer taps with classics and crafts, a full bar with creative craft mixed drinks, live music, and most importantly, great fresh food. In downtown Roseville off Vernon Street, only 15 minutes from the ballpark. See ya at Gooseport.
Top of inning number 9. Mark the Phantom low. Pat still here for the 9th inning as we watch Gavin McClendon take his warm-up tosses. The left-hander will become the 6th Padres pitcher after Hansen, McReynolds, Yeltsin, Raddick, and Lopez. Jordy was in for an inning and struck out 2. And so it will be McClendon, and behind the plate, Kyle Pedersen, the new catcher out of Roseville, and UC Davis. So here is Dante Ruggiero.
What kind of giveaways do you guys have? You have like a bobblehead night or clear bag night?
We have stuff. We have bobbleheads and stuff. Sure, absolutely.
Jersey night?
No, I don't know if we have jersey night. I think this is Devin Johnson hitting.
Free ribs?
We have. How did you know rib night was coming up?
Look, I got to plot out my summer. I need free stuff.
Well, you plot out your trips, build them around minor league baseball.
Yeah.
I understand that.
So
we got you a Willie's wild card and a hat tonight. That's pretty good.
Exactly. So what's the next giveaway?
What's the next giveaway? Grounder out towards shortstop. Euler for the out. So wait a minute. Now we got the promo schedule right here. You're not.
That promo schedule looks a lot like a dark screen.
There we go. No, it was the wrong. Screen. Here we go. Teacher Appreciation Day. Oh, there it is. I can't read that. Come on. Forget it. Come on, these kids today. Lamont Bufford is the batter. Batting for Robertson.
You have like free brats or burgers.
We have Wine and Wiener Wednesdays. $2 off hot dogs and the special bacon wrapped hot dog at Fat Cat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that every Wednesday?
Every Wednesday there's a game, yes. Wine and Wiener Wednesday. And there's Thirsty Thursday. I don't know what his Taco Tuesday was last week, but we ran out of tacos in the 6th inning, so I don't know if we're going to do that again.
I went to a 49ers game years ago, and they ran out of hot dogs. So how do you do that?
Well, you don't plan, okay? It's the same way you take a 7'6" guy and put him in the corner. So now, poor planning. I went to a bowl game at there's strike 3. And 2 outs quickly in the inning, and that'll bring up Rand Miller. No, I don't think that's him.
Now, will Gerald Hansen get the win? Should they hold on?
Yes, he will.
Be a happy boy.
That is Rand Miller, number 2. Okay, very good. Rand is homered, struck out, and grounded out. Yeah, Gerald Hansen in summer ball, usually it's not. You don't have to go 5 innings if you're a starter. If you go 3 or 4 innings and you're impressive and you leave with a lead, then usually you'll get the win.
Okay, you went to a bowl game and
it was like a real minor bowl game. It was Florida State and UCLA, and it was a long time ago. And by the second quarter, they had run out of everything.
Everything?
Everything. Uh-oh, the last strike guy is back. The last strike guy is back. He's legendary. He's mythological, and he's back. He's got the crowd in a frenzy on fireworks night. 2 strikes on the batter. McClendon delivers. Swung on in line to left field. It is a base hit. The last strike guy is fired. He has fired the last strike guy. Now he's got to wait.
Not a good night for him. He lost the bat race.
Here's the thing, though. A real last strike guy can wait for the next batter, then have him get 2 strikes, and then get the crowd back up on a pitch. Okay. That's what he'll do. Got a pinch hitter. And number 22, that is Marcus Mickle. So Mickle comes on as Miller singles. Mickle comes on in the TJ Smith spot. TJ was 0 for 2, and here's Mickle inside for a ball. Well, the last strike guy had it going, but then he lost him to a base hit. That is in there for a strike, 1-1. Mickle out of West Valley Community College. They are the Vikings.
We're getting close.
Well, yeah, we're halfway there. Is that what you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
Swinging a foul. Here we go. Can he do it again? Yes. He's mad. Oh, I hope you kids are watching the original last strike guy. Get the fans going. Look at that. The Hendersons are going. Everybody's going. Fans are on their feet. They're delirious. It's like they spun around 7 times on a bat.
4.
1 ball over 4. 1-2 pitch swung on a miss. He did it. He did it. The last strike guy did it, and so did you, Pat Still. Potters win it. 4-1, our final score, my friend. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely incredible.
Always fun. It's a blast.
Thanks a lot, buddy. Pat Still is the man. He's the best.
Go
and
Potters.
he is our guest, and the last strike guy makes a cameo appearance. No post-game tonight because we got fireworks coming. We will say congratulations to the Potters pitchers. They threw a 3-hitter at the Peloteros, 4-hitter at the Peloteros, and Gerald Hansen, 4 innings, 3 hits, 7 strikeouts. He got the win, and he is our player of the game tonight, Gerald Hansen. So, Mark the Phantom Low, Pat Still, E, Stones McCoy, Chris Toy, Willie Preston, Just Plain Luke, and Max. We all say thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
so sweet is passing by. Laugh in the sunshine.